Good numbing. Hello, YouTube, and welcome to Season 2 of Zenless Zone Zero. Yes, I am titling this another different way for a Hoyoverse game. Sue me. But it's how they're titling and how they're promoting it, so I'm going along with it. In the same vein that Honkai Star Rail kind of treats its next version as the name of the area, so I do it like I call it Penacony or Amphorius. Or how Genshin is a lot more blunt of just being like, hey, this is this patch version, so I do that. They're calling this Season 2, so I'm calling it Season 2. But that being said, welcome. A lot's changed if you've watched my previous streams. You might already see it, the fucking minimap in the corner. A lot has changed. There is maps now. There is... Oh, Yep, there's like actual like full-on maps that you can like zone and swip around. And you can like they're 3D maps, which to their credit, that's pretty cool. We don't really get 3D maps in these kind of games, but that's pretty cool. Oh, this is Lumina Square. Wow, it makes Lumina Square look kind of small. Construction site. The Twins building. Port Elpis. And the giant fucking lighthouse. Do they have the island? Do they have that the stray island? Ah. Star Loop. Jesus, what? Did they incorporate the entire level? Sixth Station, Lumina Station. Is this just... Hang on. Yes, this is just 6th Street's parking lot. I guess it's just that without the warp. Throne Quarter. Oh, Miyabi's there. The Section 6 office. Oh, good old Blade. Wow. Wow, look at how much the 3D map has to, like, boost this up because of the fucking cliff ledge. Oh, they've also finally, actually, I think I can show it on this screen. No, is... This one? Yeah, you can now see, like, the actual overworld map, and they actually have percentage completions on it, and as soon as I saw that, I went, oh... Because, as you can see, I have not bothered at all. I'll say the Wi-Fi Peninsula is where we're going. But yes, we've got new stuff to do, new things to go and see. Oh, how do I... Oh, they've changed this, and I don't mind it. I don't like how they've changed the button. So it's like, it's been throwing me off. Like, they've changed a lot of the buttons to compensate for the map, and it's like, wah. This one? There we go. Oh, wait. Set the plot objective as our new objective. But before we do that, there's a new character that I want to roll for. Yishuan. Of the new type, the Rupture type, I know, like, I say I know, I'm relatively confident we'll be able to get her, it's just whether we can get a W engine as well. The Birdcage. So I wanted to start there, also Astra's there, and if you haven't got her already, fucking get her, she's great. So let's just dive straight in and see what we end up with. Come on, let's start off 2.0 with a bang! Well, 2 A's is not too bad. With a bang! Come on. Oh, hey, the new guy. With a bang. All right, here we fucking go. Next one.
I'm the 13th generation
Hey.
High Preceptor Yunkwei Summit, Yishuan.
Look at her. Look at how cool she looks. Also, oh, you can see it on the background of the TV. Her ult is kind of insane. Now, let's try and get this. Whoops. I actually pressed triangle first. I was just mashing. Hey! Wow, that was actually real fucking easy. Oh, fuck. Wow. I'm gonna dumbstruck a little. Wait, really?
I'm here.
What brings
Man is iron, rice is steel. I make a mean chitlins meal.
Point in combat, crit rate increases by 10%, effectively gain 120 tech points. In Investigation Zone mode, it's effectively triggered once every 3 minutes. Which in Investigation Zone mode is a new gameplay switch. When any squad member lands a hit on an enemy, summons an extra lightning strike. Oh, okay, so she gets like a follow-ups, or extra follow-ups. And if you can believe it, because she's got a whole new... Oh, I did buy her weapon, her costume, though. I was confident I was going to get her. If you can believe it, because she's an entirely new gameplay type, which is Rupture, I don't have any of the resources to level her up yet, because the resources only just fucking came out. Whoops.
I'm here.
your fortune seems pretty good lately.
Oh, is this our 4-star Rupture, huh? But also, yeah, because this is like brand new, and it also dropped on a Friday, it's unlikely we're going to get this all done in one, so I'm not rushing. Also, I haven't really got anything, so I didn't know what to expect with her being a whole new type. But I just saw her moveset and her stuff, and was like, oh, she looks interesting. But you can see, I have nothing of her resources because her resources are brand spanking new. Say that, I might be able to get her decently... Damn it! I was saying, I might be able to get her decently far. Also, yeah, she's not a, Void Hunter like Miyabi, but she is Grandmaster. She is, a special unit of her own right. And instead of using Ether, she uses Auric Ink, which is based on Ether, and she uses Rupture. Agents with Rupture especially possess great offense and survival capabilities, excelling at using sheer damage, or true damage, I'm assuming, that ignores enemies' defense, deal massive damage. So she's Destruction from Honkai Star Rail, basically. Rupture is Destruction. What do they recommend?
Your fortune seems pretty good lately. You need a fortune telling?
They recommend Yunkai Tails and some Woodpecker Electro. Woodpecker Electro is always their backup cooldown. And crit rate and then health. Oh, she's scale of health then? Interesting. Anyway, so I'll mess with her properly another time.
Pretty good lately.
I didn't mean to click on store, I went to click on agents.
Eradicate all evil.
Want to see?
What?
Come on.
I shall.
Looking for my
Oh, right.
eyes with the winner.
Hey, Pokra.
Looking for. I'm sorry.
Alright, enough. How long have I been shooting? 10 minutes? Enough faff in her hand. If I get Pokra's M6 art, I might have that as my background, because I've had beep a wheel for forever. It might be time to spice it up with someone else. Oh, and this is going to be the, hey, you can now play as these guys outside. Anyway, talk to Wise. Let's get on to the story. Oh, I'm, Reina, if you can believe it. Reina was the character I picked, because it's the only one I don't have. Here's that thing. As we go, let's go. Belle, the mayor just messaged saying he wants to get in touch with us tomorrow to discuss the coming investigation. And for what he's saying, this incident's pretty tricky. We'll need to leave 6th Street and stay in the Wi-Fi Peninsula for a while, keeping our identities secret while we quietly investigate. The Wi-Fi Peninsula? Wi-Fi Peninsula? That's somewhere in the Throne Quarter, right? Looks like we've got quite a trip ahead of us. That's right, and the mayor said we might need to temporarily join Yunkai Summits to as registered disciples. Registered disciples? We're going to be temporary disciples at Yunkai Summit? That sounds interesting. Kind of like the plot in a kung fu movie where they train under a master. But if Yishuan Shofu really is able to teach us how to control our etheric powers, I guess she would be our teacher. Yeah, I was thinking the same. Though we still don't know exactly what we'll be learning. Perhaps it's the technique Yishuan Shifu mentioned before. Do you think we should accept this investigation commission, Belle? Let's check out the investigation details first. Still, having the chance to learn from Yishuan Shifu is definitely a rare opportunity. You're right, I was thinking the same thing. Let's confirm the details tomorrow to be sure. The mayor said Yishuan Shifu will come to 6th Street tomorrow to discuss the details. If we accept the commission, she'll escort us directly to the Wi-Fi Peninsula. They've got a temporary HDD equipment and some daily necessities ready at Yunkai Summit. All we need to do is sort out the video store. Don't worry, Belle, I'll make sure we're prepared. It's getting late, so we should get some rest for now. Right, let's talk about it tomorrow. Yes, call it a day for now. We'll assess the situation tomorrow and go from there.
Let's go to bed early, Belle. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day.
Gotcha. Nighty-night, Wise.
Meanwhile, yeah, I know how this goes. Jesus Christ, her boobs are alive. It's getting harder and harder to like defend this game against the Goon allegations. Her boobs were like moving on their own.
Shifu!
Ah!
You're up earlier than usual? Or have you not slept? Is there something on your mind?
No, Fufu. I was just stargazing, trying to divine what's to come. The hour has arrived. I must go pick up the new disciples. This time, I'll escort them personally.
Season 2, Chapter 1, where clouds embrace the dawn. Also, I'm liking that they've added, like, when they're not talking, little sound cues. It's like voice going, oh, ah. Or earlier, Ed Bug go, Also, headset's getting staticky, so here we are again. Yip, yip, bip, bop. Are you free right now? If so, I'll contact him right now. Let's go. Understood. I'll contact the mayor right away. Moments later, I don't want to say months, Y styles the mayor's encrypted line.
Sir, we've met with the investigator you mentioned.
I see. What do you think of her, my friends?
Her way of doing things is pretty special. She's very different from the stereotypical mystic. She even helped us when we ran into ethereals inside the hollow. I still don't really understand what those techniques of hers can do, but she certainly seems like a highly capable investigator.
Looks like you got along well. Good. She can be a bit unpredictable, but her skills are beyond doubt. Whenever a crisis strikes, she and Yunquei Summit have proven to be reliable partners. You'll also be cooperating with Yunquei Summit in the upcoming investigation.
So, what exactly are we investigating?
I recently received a notice from the Hollow Investigative Association. They said Lemnian Hollow observation data has been frequently showing abnormal readings. The situation is worst around the Wi-Fi Peninsula ruins. That location is currently the Porcelain Production Center under Topsys management.
Porcelain. Isn't that the special material used to block ether? So it's produced in Lemnian Hollow.
Yes. Right now, the Hollow observation data from that area has shown a large number of abnormal signals. The porcelain supply has also been delayed. Initially, I thought it was due to a production issue, until I obtained a photograph through a special channel. I'll send it to you. I suspect you're very familiar with the person in it.
A photo recently obtained from the Wi-Fi Peninsula. The person in the image is none other than Carol Arner, Thanen's former teacher. Oh! She looks kind of cool.
It's our teacher, Carol Arna. But how? Isn't she?
That's right. Presumed dead during the fall of the old capital, though her remains have yet to be found or identified. I was equally shocked when I first saw this photo and initially questioned its authenticity. I've since had it examined, and the photo has been confirmed genuine. Unfortunately, we'll never know who the photographer was. The only thing we can know for certain is that it came from the porcelain production area near Wi-Fi Peninsula, inside Lemnian Hollow.
So she's alive? And she's there? No. Something feels off about this whole thing. As much as I'd like for it to be true, we'd better investigate first before we draw any conclusions.
I was thinking the same thing. Besides, if she's really there, then we need to be extra careful about keeping a low profile. We'll take the commission, sir. When should we head out?
Good. Your reactions were much calmer than I expected. You are indeed her students. I've already spoken with Yixuan. She will be inspecting the situation in Wi-Fi Peninsula as a special investigator. You can tag along under the guise of Yunque's Summit disciples. This will also be an opportunity to discover your potentials under her guidance. Leave the specifics of the operation to her. She just sent me a message saying she's getting ready to come meet you.
Got it. We'll talk to her.
Good, then I'll leave the investigation to you. I hope everything goes swimmingly.
Hey, Belle, do you think that photo of our teacher is real? I feel the same way. It might sound like wishful thinking, but I really hope our teacher's still alive. But the photo looks like it was taken in a hollow, and there seems to be some miasma in the background. Miasma? Yeah, it's a special type of corruptive matter. It appeared in other places too, but it's mainly found in the Lemnian Hollow. If our teacher's still alive, why would she go to a place like that? Let's wait until we even investigate thoroughly. Yeah, you're right, Belle. Thinking more about it won't help now. We need to go to the Wi-Fi Peninsula and investigate to understand what's really happening. Let's put it aside for now and wait for Yixuan Shifu to get here. When the siblings are talking, familiar figure walks into the store. Is that her? It would have been fun if you turned around the corner and it was just someone else. Jesus Christ, she's so tall.
Val, Wise, I'm here to pay
Turns out I
you
can't
a
fucking sleep.
visit
Oh
as a
no.
gift.
Also, welcome one man. Welcome to season 2 of Zenless.
The mayor messaged me and said that you've accepted the commission. Is that right?
The mayor said he found a photograph of Carol Arna in Wi-Fi Peninsula. So we want to get to the bottom of this.
Yes, I've heard Mayflower mention it.
I've been struggling with my sleep all this week, but that's just because I've tried to adjust my sleeping schedule back for adjusting for the work and job I do.
choose to believe that she's innocent and that there's more to the story. Such devotion is admirable. Since we'll be cooperating together on this investigation,
Near the
Yunque's
end
Summit
of the
will, of
JP
course, aid
and
you
Code
in
Z fairs.
uncovering the source of that
I will get back to Code Z eventually. There's just been so many other stuff I've been trying to get on top of that it's ended up, like, both that and Atelier Shaylee have kind of, like, fallen by the wayside a little bit.
Thank you, Yixuan Shifu. Thank you so much for giving our teacher the
It's a
benefit
bad end,
of
by the
doubt.
way. Oh, I have no idea. I haven't looked into it to know, like, what the endings are and how you get them.
I don't know Carol Arna personally, but I trust your judgment. We can investigate the photo and the observation data anomalies in tandem.
I kind of gathered that if you do all the side stuff as you go, which I've been doing, you're probably fine for, like, the endings, unless it's literally just a pick A or pick B later on.
When the time comes, we'll certainly be relying on your holo navigation skills.
No problem.
Don't worry. You can leave the hollow business to us, Shifu.
By the way, I also promised Mayflower that I'd teach you how to develop your potential. Yunque's Summit has rules that the techniques are not to be
Slaughter. But that's also Death End. Like, people can get, like, absolutely brutalized, and it still doesn't necessarily mean you're on the bad end. Remember, like, on the, like, the journey of Death End 2, it doesn't matter who you save, what kids you save, they still get, like, annihilated in, like, chapter 7 or something.
If you're willing, you can temporarily register yourselves as nominal disciples of Yunque's Summit. Don't worry, this is only out of convenience for the operation, and will have no binding power over you. Which means it's also unnecessary for you to follow the formalities and call me Shifu like the disciples.
Oh, then don't. We'll still call you
We'll
Shifu.
still call you Shifu. You are teaching us how to control our ether aptitude after all.
We may only be
Oh,
disciples by name,
okay.
but we're still learning.
She
from you.
Rapuka is doing a
Besides,
Rapuka ring.
That's what they say in the
But yeah, we'll
movies.
get to that when I get to that.
You're putting the cart before the horse, but I suppose it's fine. Since you're calling me Shifu, I'll make sure your fellow seniors take care of your daily needs once we arrive in Waifei Peninsula. Also, take this.
What's this? A Yunque
Oh yeah,
Summit
right. I forgot.
sightseeing
Belle and
pass?
Wise have a new costume for 2.0.
Indeed.
It's alright. I
You
kind
are
of
nominal
it wasn't a
disciples
big
of
spoiler because I
Yunque
kind of get it
Summit.
anyway.
The uniforms will also help avert suspicion. Do you remember the last time we went to Lumina Square? I was there to pick up the custom accessories for your uniforms.
So these like baggy casual wear that these two have been wearing for the past year,
So
they're
that's
not
why
going to be
Shifu
wearing it
was so
anymore. They're going to have
secretive
something
last
new.
Although, Shifu seems awfully
anyhow,
well prepared. Could it be that you're actually eager to take in new disciples?
Belle, Junior Belle makes a good point.
Junior, don't call your sister Junior
That
like
is
that.
not the case. Don't make wild assumptions now, you two. It's just that a reading I did had foretold these events.
I know
That's
I've
all.
already made the joke, but one man, you weren't in chat when I made it. Like Yishuan's boobs are straight up just alive. They just like they don't move of her breathing. They just move.
That's right. It must be Shifu's amazing.
Like it's getting
leadership
harder to
skills.
defend this game
Senior
from the
wise,
Gooner
looks
allegations
like we were
because they're just
wrong.
leaning more into it. Yeah.
Speaking of, since you practice divination, Shifu, have you done a reading for this operation?
I have indeed, though the result was not very auspicious. Rest assured, I have prepared for everything.
Prepared for everything?
But my general plan, like to get back to like Code Z and Arteles Shaylee, is Sunday I'm playing Dark Souls 2. If I don't finish it on Sunday, which I don't know if I will, because we've got one major area that I found that we need to clear out, and then we've got the DLCs before we worry about Vendrick and the true final bosses. So we'll see. If not, I'll stream it on Monday as well, but I'm going to kind of like beeline to try and get that done and get it out the way. Then next week, all that will be on the schedule, because we'll get this done either today or tomorrow, hopefully, is Shaylee and Code Z, so we could just kind of focus on them throughout the week. Probably more Code Z, because I feel like I'm like halfway-ish through that game, so I'll probably get it done quicker. And if we can get it done, then it's only Shaylee on the schedule up until Genshin Skirk release in 2 weeks, and Raido Remastered comes out, which is the day after, which is brutal. Experience of it
I
there.
took out insurance policies. You're
Yeah,
also
no, this
covered.
game is the, hey, can you tell this game has a slightly higher age rating than all the rest? Because, like, Hoyoverse just lean into, like, the horniness a little more than the other ones. The other games have their moments, sure, but there's nothing quite like Zenless for Hoyoverse.
It does sound like you're well prepared.
Huh?
Huh? Hold on. Insurance? Was the reading that dangerous?
Master, urgent
Oh,
reminder.
Fairy was still
Data
around.
Forecasting shows that this investigation may conflict with the interests of TOPS. Speculation. The probability of you encountering an accident is over 91.3%. It is recommended that you register Yixuan as an emergency contact. I will contact her when necessary.
Fairy? What are you doing here?
Yeah, even Wise is like, Fairy, you've been absent for the plot for, like, several patches. What's going on?
Oh, and who's this? A fellow mystic?
Oh, Fez.
Oh, that's our AI assistant, Fairy.
This assistant is quite accurate with its readings. Is this the new big data fortune
Is
teller
Yishan going to start
everyone's
fearing for her
talking
job
about
as a
lately?
fortune teller that the AI made that
Impressive.
accurate of a prediction? Uh-oh.
I heard they can even tell fortunes based on blood and personality types. Must be a secret technique from another school. Very well. Since you already know big data fortune telling, you are exempt from studying divination.
Hold on, we're getting off topic. We were talking about how the investigation would be very dangerous.
My reading said the investigation will have many twists and turns, but it also said our misfortune could be turned into a blessing. There's no need to worry. I'll be with you. It's just better to be safe than sorry. Hence the insurance.
True. We should be fine with Shifu by our side.
Yeah, and you guys haven't seen Jafufu. You haven't seen that little tiger bean. You've got more defense than you guys realize. She's adorable.
An airship route to this operation. I tested the flight with your seniors before. It went smoothly and Tops didn't give us any trouble. The mayor also prepared a temporary HDD device for you in Wi-Fi Peninsula. However, one of you must go there first while the other stays behind for remote tuning.
I'll go first. Wise can stay behind for remote tuning while I scope out the situation. He can join us when everything's settled.
Belle, I should go first.
Excuse you, it's Junior Bell. Seems I'm the more professional one here.
yeah, get fucked, Wise.
But...
Wise, it's fine, really. Besides, Shifu's with me. I'm sure we can handle anything.
That's right. As your Shifu, your safety is my priority.
Fine. We'll do it your way. But please be careful out there.
Also, like, Yishuan's, like, design is kind of interesting. Obviously, like, she's a fortune teller, she's from a Chinese-themed area, so, like, both of which are integrated into her design. But then there's little things like her shoulders, the sleeves for her shoulders have zips on them. Like, this costume is used to being on people who have lost limbs, almost. Like, there are other people who have this costume, and it's like, that's just, like, part of the design. Is it expected that you could lose limbs, so they just have the zips there? She's also so tall. Look how tall she is. Hey, the proxy's got a new outfit. Oh, this is Belle's new look. Belle, I mean, Junior Belle. These clothes really suit you. Try yours on too. No rush, I'll keep it safe for now. Still have to clean up the shop later, I wouldn't want to get it dirty. Since we're going to be staying in Wi-Fi for a while, I should tidy up before we head out. Belle, once you get to Waifu Peninsula... It's not waifu, Wi-Fi. It's because there's so many women there, I've been calling it Waifu Peninsula to my friends. Anyway, remember to open the computer and help me debug the HDD remotely. Since we don't know how long we'll be staying in Wi-Fi Peninsula, I've been thinking it'd probably be better if we moved the video store over there. By the way, do you remember 20? When we closed the video store temporarily, it went out to find work. It's in the throne quarter, but it hasn't found any work yet. I got in touch with it yesterday to see if it could help us run the video store business in the Wi-Fi Peninsula. It got experience from before, so it should be able to lend a hand. 20 was really excited and said it would help take care of the store once we're settled. Okay, great. 20? Oh, it's been so long since we've seen it after we went to work. Great, well, it's good to help out. And also, because Hoyoverse can never do just perfectly symmetrical costume designs. Yep, bad end, oof. Yishuan's got one sleeve, but the opposite tight on. It's like, please! One uniform design. Is it really that hard? I mean, she looks great, and I love her little demon bird sitting on her right shoulder all the time. Yeah, I agree. 18 should be able to manage the business on 6th Street. I took care of the video store stall and inventory yesterday. Speaking of which, there's also a Tin Master over at the Waifu Peninsula. We'll be visiting the shop on the 6th Street. Daisy Exchange coffee making tip. I thought something was wrong with my eyes when I first saw two Tin Masters walking together. It was only after asking I realized they were different people. Wow, that's a little, like, robophobic. You thought they were the same just because they were robots? I'll take the chance to have him bring the things we need to the store over. Don't forget to look them over when you get there. Thanks, Tin Master. Can't thank you enough, Tin Master. Both the one from 6th Street and the one from the Wi-Fi Peninsula. Anyway, I'll leave the Wi-Fi Peninsula situation to you. I'll stay to clean up, manage the store, and set up the remote connection to HDD while I'm at it. I'll come over once you're settled. Counting on you. Thanks for the hard work, Wise. I'll give you a call once I'm settled. Are we just going to warp straight over there? Seriously, this is a tall lady. I know Belle's not exactly the tallest, but she's taller than Wise, and Wise is tall. Like...
This is the
Please, want to see the red? I'm
Your fortune seems...
And so this is our alternate costume for those who haven't seen it.
I can
This is
help
her
you ward
default.
off misfortune and disaster. Need a
And this is her
fortune
alt.
telling?
Oh, whilst it's on my mind, where is she? Ellen got buffed.
And now.
And what the thing is, that thing in the corner says activate potential. You can activate or deactivate her buff if you want. Her buff gives her new attacks, gives her a counter on some attacks. So if an enemy attacks her during it, she'll auto parry it. And in general, reworks a few things to just make her better.
Time for some joke.
Your fortune seems pretty good lately.
But yeah, this is the Belle new look. I like this new look. I think this is very cute. Oh. The current corresponding character isn't going to be chosen character in character selection. You want to switch character? No. And also, we haven't got any yet. But you can get accessories for the main characters now. Not too much, but you can get ears, earrings, or the bird perch. You can get an emblem. And you can get a ribbon, which I already have.
Oh.
Your attire fits pretty well. Looks like I got the size right. The airship arranged by the mayor has arrived. I took it for a test ride on the way here. It's quite fast. We should reach the Wi-Fi Peninsula in no time. It was originally a cargo airship, but it's been specifically repurposed for the investigation to carry passengers, so it's just the two of us aboard. As for when we leave, that's up to you to decide. Set out when you're ready. Let's go. Did it say enter battle? What? Alright, let's get moving. It's a long-ass load. Belle, head to the airship center of Shiyuan and board the Wi-Fi Peninsula line.
Is that Lemnian Hollow? Looks like we're almost there. Luckily, nothing happened along the way.
Indeed.
Target is approaching the designated.
Thank goodness nothing bad happened. Cuts to a rocket launcher being aimed at her.
What's going on? We're losing altitude.
Target neutralized.
Oh, so that cult's just out for blood now. They know we interfered with their plan in season 1, so they're not fucking around anymore.
I'm feeling a bit dizzy.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool. The Raidu Encyclopedia now has a recap of all like the core like lore points. That's actually really cool.
What is this? It looks so weird.
Yeah, so let's just get close to it, because something bad will happen. This must be the miasma tumor mentioned in the documents, a solidified mass formed by concentrated miasma. It's filled with dense miasma. Get too close and you'll slowly succumb to its corruption. Okay. Oh, I like this music. I mean, it's Zenless music, of course I like it, but still. This is a nice beat. Uh-oh, Belle. Okay. What the fuck are these, like, droidica things? Anyway, each one can hold attack or repeatedly press skill to consume adrenaline and unleash her EX skills. And when she consumes adrenaline, she gains tech points. When enough tech points are accumulated, you can use your ult to launch an additional ultimate. She has 2 ults.
Shifu, you're here.
Shit! What a nuisance.
God, I love the black and gold wing that she has that like appears like in between shit.
Swift yet still. Release. Yin and Yang converge.
Hey, I'm kind of stuck in this corner. There we go.
Swift yet still. Scatter.
I wonder how you trigger that alternate.
Well,
I mean, I know it said like the adrenaline and whatnot, but I think you need to fill it up like a lot quicker than I did. But there is a second ultimate that she has.
I'm fine. Shifu came just in time. The ethereals couldn't get to me. The airship suddenly lost altitude and crashed. That was terrifying. Thankfully, we fell into a fissure. It would have been really bad otherwise.
Belle, there's something I need to tell you. I inspected the crashed airship and found evidence of an explosion. It seems that someone attacked us with a ranged weapon on the way.
Yeah, we
An
saw.
attack with a ranged weapon. So this wasn't an accident, but a deliberate attempt to hurt us?
Correct. Just now, I spotted a few figures in the distance. It looked like they were keeping an eye on us. I wanted to chase after them, but your safety matters more than finding out who they are. So, I searched the fissures around the crash location to look for you. Thankfully, I had anticipated trouble, so I brought a copy of Lemnian Hollow's carrot data, which saved a lot of time.
As expected of Shifu, you're so well prepared. But who were those people that attacked us?
It doesn't matter. Your safety is what's most important. They won't dare approach now that I'm around.
Okay, headset still works. Sorry, it got all staticky again.
As for their identity, we'll find out who they are in time. But that can wait. For now, let's find a way out of the hollow and head towards Waifei Peninsula.
If her second ultimate, I hope I do get to show it off. Her second ultimate is genuinely
Shifu,
really cool.
Was that a Yunquai Summit technique you just used?
Indeed. The principles of such techniques are in fact rather simple. Corrupted substances inside the hollow have different biofrequencies.
And he also has a good camera angle as well. I love it when like ults or specials in games like use the camera as a piece of it. She has 2 ults. The first ult is to change her stance to set up her position. The second ult is the I'm going to kill you mode, but you have to work pretty fucking hard to get it by the seams of it, considering I couldn't trigger it then. I think it's cool that characters can have 2 ultimates now. Or I say characters, Yi Xuan's the only one right now. And she's also a Grandmaster, which I think gives her like enough of a like credence to be like, yeah, she can have 2. She can have a setup super basically, or an install super, and then have like her actual damage dealer. But I love her damage dealer. Oh, I hope I get to show it off because you can see it's really cool. She creates like a black and gold vortex, and then she jumps back and kicks off the camera. So you get like this side angle of her where like she's got her boot on the camera like from way above and then kicks off down to like slam an explosive punch in. Belle, according to the carrot data, this hollow fissure is the exit. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's head out. I mean, to be fair, I could do the character demo at some point and try and see if I can get it there, but hopefully I'll get to show it off because it is kind of insane. After entering the fissure with the familiar rush of dizziness, Belle and Yishuan arrive at the deserted area at the edge of the hollow. The two are greeted by azure waves, blue skies, as well as the city across the sea.
Shifu, we finally made it. But this looks like the sea. We're still a ways away from Wi-Fi Peninsula. How do we get across?
Well, given our current options... Val, can you swim?
Swim? Shifu, you mean you want us to swim across? That looks a bit far. Shifu, is this really necessary?
Relax. It's only a last resort. The crash made a lot of noise. I'm sure someone will come and investigate. Besides, there's a waterway toward Phylum Heights nearby. We should be seeing ships around.
Thank goodness. Shifu, I really thought you were going to swim all the way over. Over there, a ship!
The two wave for help, and they are brought aboard promptly by the passing cargo ship. After travelling for a while, the ship slowly docks by the shore. Did you come out of Lemnian Hollow? You're lucky to be alive. You're heading to Wi-Fi? I can get someone to escort you to the city. Are they going to talk in Chinese because it's a Chinese-themed area? That won't be necessary. Just let us off at the shore. Someone will be there to meet us. Appreciate the offer, though.
Shifu, what are you saying?
Pel's like, I don't speak Chinese. What was that? That's actually kind of cool.
Oh, it's just a local dialect. Don't worry about it.
That's actually kind of cool. That's something I kind of like, in a weird way, kind of wished either Genshin or Honkai would, Star Rail would do. If you're going to other planets, or in Genshin's case, other countries, the fact that they all just talk English, it's like, no, have fun with it. Have different languages. You don't need to go full Tekken and have everyone just speak their native tongue everywhere, but everyone just somehow secretly understands each other. But have it like here and there. That's actually kind of cool.
I contacted your senior earlier. She'll come pick us up here.
My senior? Right. Yunquei Summit has many disciples. There must be others before me. And since Wise and I only just became disciples today, we're probably the juniors' juniors.
That's right. I have a few other disciples. Since you joined last, you are indeed everyone's juniors. But don't stress over it. Just treat them normally. You can also ask them for help if you need anything.
Shifu, what are my seniors like? I'm curious.
Patience. You'll see soon enough.
Soon after, the ship arrives at a nearby mooring.
So, this is the place. You said someone will pick you up?
Yes. I've contacted
I see that the NPC models haven't changed that much. This is just like the standard NPC model, but with blue hair and a bowling shirt. Ah, there she is. There's Chifufu.
Fufu's here. Huh? Who's this? Aha! So you must be the little junior Shifu spoke of. Oh wait, you seem kind of familiar. Have we met before?
Yeah, we met in an event like 2 patches ago.
Anyway, let me introduce myself again. I'm Fufu, and I'll be your senior here. Shifu was being all secretive before. I see now we have quite the interesting junior here.
Oh, Camilla. Let me take a guess, because that's that kind of name. Is that a Wuthering character? The only Wuthering characters I know is Shorekeeper, that like... I don't know if you'd say it's like reddish, pinkish haired girl from like the 1 Point series that like everyone was simping over. And is it like Cantalina? Like the really hot Italian woman? With like the slow etiquette deep voice that like they like Wuthering uploaded a video of her literally just like doing ASMR or some shit. They're like the only characters I really know. Oh, I guess. Oh, my head shake. Oh, okay. Do you know how little that narrows it down? Okay. I think I know who you mean.
You've got
nothing to worry about with Senior Fufu around. If anything comes up, I'll handle it.
Thank you, Sina
Thank
Fufu.
you so much, Senior Fufu. If I have any questions, I'll be sure to ask.
Ask me anything. Food, entertainment, training. Oh, I know a great tea house nearby.
Fufu, let's continue the conversation.
Fufu's weapon, by the way, is adorable. Because you can tell by like some of like the hairing in the ears, she's supposed to be like, you know, she's a kid, but she's supposed to be based off like a big cat. She's supposed to be a little tiger. Her weapons are claw grips. Like, you know, like you hold onto a little thing, and it's like a circle around her knuckle of blades. But the blades are tiger claws. So she has these little like giant tiger claw things around her hand. She uses them to swipe at you.
I'm sorry, Shifu. I got a bit too excited.
I hope we get to see Orpheus. I've seen Orpheus in all the promotional stuff, because like she's one of the characters that'll be coming at some point in 2 series, and I love her design. The black leather and mechanical aesthetic with blood red hair, but like an elf ears, and then like a little cutesy face. I was just like, what am I looking at? She looks sick. Oh, and a dragon tail that has a spike on the end of it. Like, what the? This is like the most designed character of all time. I want people to see Orpheus. She looks great.
I'll leave that to you. Then I'll see you back at Suebian Temple. Don't stay out too long.
Got it.
Have you seen the
Pay the boat fare first.
cosplay memes? No, I haven't seen the actual like cosplay memes. No, I've seen cosplays of Wuthering characters, and it's kind of insane. Like some of the ones, I'm just like, I know cosplayers are always extremely impressive what they can put together and what they can make, but it's always like so wild to see anyway. You know, like some of them you sit and you just go, what? How much time did this take you to put together?
Thank you for helping us. How much do we owe you?
Young lady, it sounds like you're all from Suebian Temple, yes? It's not my place to take your dennies, no.
Huh? But it's what we owe you.
I can't take your dennies. People like me wouldn't be alive if it weren't for you all back then. Anyway, you should go back and rest now. Oh, and make sure you steer clear of the hollow from now on.
All right, we got it. Thank you so much. If you need any help in the future, come find us at Suebian Temple.
Thank you kindly.
After everyone bids the captain goodbye, Yishuan heads back to the temple ahead of them to deal with other matters.
Well, Shifu's gone back to Suebian Temple, so
Yeah,
I guess we're
so like in every Hoyoverse game ever, there's a cutesy, bubbly, happy girl that they introduce pretty early on in the start of a new version to be your like effective tour guide of the new area. You know, Genshin, you know, where we had, well, I say Navia technically with Fontaine, but then you also had Mualani as our tour guide in Nutland. In Honkai Star Rail, we had Firefly in Penacony, and then we had Kevin. we had Finan as our cute innocent tour guide girl. No, I'm kidding. We had technically Caster is kind of like led us around eventually. Yeah, for then, and now in Zenless, here we are with Jafufu.
Come on, Belle. I'll show you around. There's plenty of fun to be had here.
Oh, is this going to be our actual like tease of the area now? Now we can start running around. Our new hub. Speaking of, it's kind of insane. We're 2 weeks off Skirk, we're 4 weeks off Kevin. It's like, what world are we living in, Hoyoverse? I only have so much money. Stop doing this. Oh, okay, so most of the actual towns down there, got it. Oh yeah, these are if you haven't seen them yet, this is the new 3D maps that they added in 2.0. Every area in the game now has a 3D map that you can bring up. Yes, and save it. I mean, I've looked at the new version, because obviously the beta updates, the new updates to the characters. I do think Archer's more interesting, so it kind of works out that he's the one that's free. But hey, I do think he's more interesting, and it's because of his follow-ups. He has a lot of follow-ups that can be triggered in a lot of ways, And so he will just be great in the team regardless. Because anyone does anything, he will just add an extra little pinch to it, shall we say. Saber's build, I'm all down for. And I think some of the buffs she's got are great. I think she'll be fine. I think the only trouble is, honestly, is that... There's not, like, for me personally at least, they've put, like, one of the most hyped collabs Hoyoverse have ever done in the exact same patch as the final fucking boss of the last game in the Honkaiverse. No one's gonna be able to get all of them. People are gonna have to pick. You know? And it's like, hey, there's FOMO's gonna kick in because we don't know when that banner's gonna run out for the Fate characters, and if they do, when they do, we don't know if we're ever gonna get a rerun of that banner because it's a collab, and that's like licensings and contracts and everything in between. And your other option is the previous game's final fucking boss, who's going to be a big fucking deal. Even if we didn't already know from the leaks how big of a deal he was going to be, we would have already known he's going to be a big deal. Do you see the problem? Kevin Aventurine. Archer Kev Aventurine. And Spark. It's funny that you said, because Sparkle is actually any character that can boost turn order is good for Kevin. Or good for Finan. So Sparkle is actually good. Bronya, Sparkle, Robin, like characters like that can boost your turn position are great for Finan. Can I go on my own or do I have to actually... Oh, I can just... Actually, let's stop faffing around. Which I put in saying, Junior, the terrain in waifu... I need to stop saying waifu. I know there's a lot of girls in this update and in like the Waifei Peninsula, and they're all really cute, but I need to stop saying waifu peninsula. In the Waifei Peninsula is quite complex. We're currently in the upper level, and the nearest urban area is called the Phalem Heights. There's tons of unique shops there. You'll love them. When you're ready, we'll set off and take a look. Right, let's go. Great, let me show you around.
Junior Bell, this is your first time in Waifei, right?
Look at that fluffy tail on that girl.
Yep, this is my first time around these parts.
She's have adorable hair.
Then stay close to me, or
I'm just looking at that fluffy tail. Junior, come over here quick. You can see lots of cool stuff from this spot. Look, there's the Lemnian Hollow. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah. Is it because we're near the sea and the terrain's so open? It really does look huge. Yeah, it's quite a sight from here. Just hope it doesn't get any bigger. The city at the foot of the mountain is the Phalem Heights. Built along the mountainside. The terrain's a bit tricky, but hey, that's part of what makes it unique. Like, check these out. There are decorative sculptures unique to the Waifei Peninsula on this mountain. Is that a cicada sculpture? That's right. They say cicadas, but also shan by us locals. Stay dormant underground for ages, then after breaking through the soil, they grow wings and very night and take off. Seems like here in the Waifei Peninsula, cicadas symbolize breaking through the darkness and walking towards a brighter life. That's actually quite an interesting meaning. Sounds like a positive message. It's like it's quite a positive message. Yep, there's quite a few people in the Waifei Peninsula who lost their families when the old capital fell. But no one's given up hope. Everyone's still fighting hard to make a life for themselves. Come on, let's go check out the city. There are tons of fun spots around there besides these sculptures.
Check this out! Waifei's iconic cable car.
With the fucking, like, Persona 3 protagonist running it at the front. Look at him.
Cars make it way easier.
Got the same, almost the same hair color Belle has. Which, friendly reminder, because I love breaking the illusion for people. Belle dyes her hair blue. It's not actually blue. It's grey. The giveaway is actually, I don't know if I'm going to get a good angle, her eyebrows. Her eyebrows are grey. Eyebrows are the same silver that Wise's are. Oh, I'm not going to get in a good position to show it, am I? Alright, you can kind of see it here. Her eyebrows are that same greyish silver as Wise's hair. She dyes her hair blue. Anyway. Welcome aboard the Wi-Fi Peninsula cable car. Please board in an ordinary manner before the doors close. Next cable car is about to depart. We have to get on. Let's go. Oh, speaking of, like, because he says he looks like the P3 Pro tag. The poll on what game to do next. Currently, Metaphor's winning. It's kind of going how I expected it to go. I mentioned near the end of Persona 4 Golden that if I make those games to poll, Persona 5 Royal will get some votes because there are people straight off the back of watching the Persona 4 that want more Persona, and that's valid. But Metaphor is still the most recent and like the hottest topic of Atlas, so I kind of gathered that would probably get the most. And to the surprise, no, that's exactly what's happened. Persona 5 Royal's got a fair few amount of votes, but no, Metaphor is dominating currently. There's still a few weeks, so things can change, but right now at least. Hey, Belle, how'd you like the cable car ride? Not bad. And you get to see all kinds of street views along the way. That's pretty interesting. I actually know an even better spot for sightseeing. Come on, I'll show you around. Is Jafufu off again? Yes, she is. Jafufu is the next banner, by the way. The current banner is Yishuan. Check it out. You can see all the shops in Phelan Heights from here. Awesome. This place is cool. The vibe around here is totally different from the Janus Quarter. That's right. People call this street Loomlux Road. Back before the city blocks were built, people would come here to sell loomites or they'd mine from the hollow. A bunch of porcelain craftsmen set up their stalls here. Over time, it became a porcelain market and eventually developed into the bustling street you see now. I know tons of fun facts like this. Hit me up if you've got any questions. Oh, hey, we can start asking. Lumite ore? Lumite ore, what exactly is that? Lumite ore is a special mineral mined at the Lemnian Hollow that can be processed into porcelain. Since porcelain can block ether, it's used to make equipment for exploring hollows. There are many other uses too, like making reagents for ether aptitude testing and whatnot. With the porcelain industry being so important, there's gotta be tons of workers here. This whole place looks like it's a mining town. Yup, mining lumite ore in the Lemnian Hollow used to be the miners' main livelihoods, and that's how the mining town came to be. But now top subsidiaries have monopolized the luminite or mining operations, and most of the original workers have become their employees. Looks like we'll have to deal with Tops for the investigation. Oh, okay. The architecture is pretty unique, and there's some sweet scents in the air too. Yeah, the shops here are super unique, and they've got these amazing snacks you can only find in Phelan Heights. I'll take you check them out in a bit. The Wi-Fi Peninsula is a unique dialect. If you want to learn it, ask Shifu to teach you. Yeah, they literally straight up speak Chinese. At least I think it's Chinese. Which makes me wonder, if they're emphasizing it's a unique dialect, what language do they speak if you're actually playing it in, like, the Chinese voices? Is it different? Or is it just, like, implied? Sort of like in Metal Gear Solid 3, where, like, it's implied that Snake's speaking Russian. So let's go to the sea area. Alright, let me show you around. The street's got all kind of cool stuff. Sad lady. Such nice sunshine, and I'll... Huh? Wait! I've got to move my bedding to the balcony before heading out this morning. I'm gonna be cloudy for the next few days. I'll be missing on such a beautiful sunshine. For the next few days, I won't be able to sleep on the softest, sunniest bed. The market in Phelan Heights is just ahead. There are so many cool shops there to check out. Follow me, I'll show you around.
So, what did you think? Not bad, huh?
Oh, I'm leading.
The view from up there was really something.
Oh, I've got static again.
Glad you liked it, Junior Belle.
Wobble bop. Yeah, we're good.
Here are really cool too. Come on, I'll show you around.
This feels like I'm trying to find my way and navigate around a new town in like a Dragon game. You know, like, it's like you just want to go see what's in all the corners and go wander around town and like not worry about anything else for a bit. This is what this feels like. Obviously not quite the same, because I'm not going to stumble into like fucking mahjong, but still. Oh, does this go further down? Where's this go? Oh no, that's to go towards the hollow. Oh, so there's no like, you can't just go straight in. You have to take these like cable cars into the hollow. Interesting. Oh, hey buddy. Because there's cops here. Is that an ad for fucking... Yeah, it is. The Bellabog Industries for fucking... Oh, what the heck's this? It says the sculpture is made of porcelain, giving off an untamed sense of growth. Look closely and you'll see a tiny car stretched near impossible proportions. So I know something about the camera. I don't know if they've changed it or something, but something about the camera is bothering me. Oh shit, now that's way too slow. What the f... That's such a speed boost. Holy shit. I feel like this should be a 3.5.
Their tea here has a fresh, delicate flavor.
Oh, I know about this lady we're approaching, because I've already seen a lot of fucking fan art of her.
Tea a lot too. Once you're settled in, we can come try it together.
Both like genuine, like people think she's cute, and like obviously the horny kind. But yeah, her name is Sweetie. And look at her. And people, of course, the simps immediately went straight for her. Nothing keeps you alert and quenches your thirst like a cup of green tea. Fresh tea leaves now in stock. Come and have a taste. Yum Chai Sin signature dim sum. New specials every day. Did I get the lines right? That's right. That's right. Remember to speak up when greeting customers, and you can even try showing off your kung fu moves. If you don't stand out, then customers will quickly lose interest. Got it. I'll give it another shot. Hold on, looks like we have a customer. Welcome to the Yum Shai Sin. Oh, why if it isn't Master Jufufu? And who is this besides you? A new young master from Subian Temple? Yeah, I just arrived. That's right, this is my junior disciple, Belle. Junior, the food is amazing at Yum Shai Sin. Well then, since you're here already, why not have a cup of tea? We just got some fresh leaves in today. Welcome, dear customers. Please come in. Sorry, not today. We'll come back later. But once we're sold in the Subian Temple, I'll bring you back here for a taste. Zero early though. Oh, hey, a bunch of chat didn't come through. Maybe strangely adorable. Let's head out early though. I don't want to see Royal Metaphor being as or anything. I'm just super fatigued. No, you're good, dude. Around 15, best mates holding Father's Day. Honestly, for you, but I mean, I'm the only one who's a good dad. It's saying my breast mate coming dad. Honestly, you've had W for the Sims. Oh, now I have. I just got your message. Yeah, your the chat wasn't coming through. I just reset it because I got suspicious.
Have a bunch of fun stuff too.
I mean, I was getting a little distracted by exploring anyway, but yeah. But no worries, dude. If you need to head out, you're good. If you have it in the background, it is. I'm like, I've never played Metaphor, so I'm super interested in it. But I get if it's not going to be for everyone. Like, it's just the next big Monday game I'm interested in trying. Good instincts here. Oh well, I've been doing it long enough. Every now and then I'm like, oh, chat's been quiet. Sometimes it is just that it's just chat's quiet, but I still end up resetting it every now and then anyway, just to be safe. It hasn't done that in a while, so that's maybe there's like something going on in the background. No, I know your fatigue is in you're just tired in general. As I said, right now Metaphor is winning, and I am super curious what that game's going to be. So if it does win, that kind of works out. If P5 Royal won, I don't get me wrong, I'd still be excited for it because I know most of what I'm doing, but also be like 2 Persona games back to back. I'd be like, oof. And then obviously Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne is I'm always on board with, and Final Fantasy 12 is always a good time. So it's still like all 4 of them I'll be down to play. But at least right now I am kind of like, oh, okay, Metaphor's winning. Awesome. The game I have, like, no knowledge of, really. Uh-oh. Jafufu, no, stop running into me. Jafufu, no!
The super useful kind. I think.
Come see for yourself. Phalem Heights has all the goods you need and more. Porcelain ornaments, home goods, handy tools. You can find everything you want right here. Hey, miss, you're not from around here, are you? Why don't you ever look around my shop? I guarantee you'll love our unique selection of souvenirs. So I just want to go in blind. Yeah, Fez. What's it? Well, the plan... I think it says on the poll, like, when... Hang on, I can double check. The poll will wrap up on the 23rd, and then the following Monday, so on the 30th, will be when I start it. Right now, of the 20 votes, Metaphor has 55% of the votes. It has more than half of the 4 titles. Persona 5 Royal has 25%, Nocturne has 15%, and Final Fantasy 12 has 5%. I think only one person voted for Final Fantasy 12, and I'm like... I'm glad someone gives a shit about FF12, but at the same time, it's probably how, like... I imagine how you feel, one man, whenever I put a poll up that involves Trails and no one votes for it. It's just like, like, I kind of got it, but at the same time, I vote SMT3, Fez. Yeah. But yeah, so that won't be till the end of the month. And the reason why I wanted to give it that much time is to firstly take a break from doing a super long game that I like to work on every Monday, because I love Persona 4, but at the same time, those 13 weeks kind of feel like a blur, because I just kind of did it, not on autopilot, but kind of close enough, where like I was kind of just kind of going through it after a while. I don't know, the Trails Blues lose. And so, like, I want to be able to, like, take a small breather from it, because I don't want to do that with a game that I know nothing about, you know? I don't want to kind of, like, just switch off. I want to actually be able to, like, process it and take it in, see if I like it or whatever. Names on the Sky reboot. I mean, like... I have no opinion on it, obviously, because I never played it, but it will be what I will start with, or the remake to be more accurate, because reboot implies it's a different continuity, but as far as I'm aware, it's not changing the continuity, it is just a recreation of the old game. The only other thing I know about it is that, although I don't know it for certain, it's very much coming across as if Sky First doesn't do well, it's not that it will doom the Trails series, but it will definitely compromise it from the sounds of it. I imagine it will do well because people seem to really love Trails, but I was kind of under the impression that they put a lot of time, resources, and money into Trails First. If it bombs, it's gonna kind of set them back a bit. So I hope it does well for, like, Trails fans' sake. That was how, like, I haven't, like, been looking too much into it, but I was given, like, the impression that, like, Trails First, from, like, the director and whatnot, there's a lot more resources and money that's been put into it compared to a lot of other Trails games. So, like, I expect it to do well. I think it'll do fine. I think it's just one of those things where it's like, hey, if for some reason this bombs, I don't think it will. I imagine, especially because, like, Trails is so much more popular nowadays, the idea of people being able to experience the very first one in some form or fashion, in an accessible fashion, because, like, being able to hunt down the original as is getting harder each day that passes because it's not ported to anything current. Being able to make it more accessible for, like, casual audiences, or, like, people like me that aren't interested in, like, hunting down, like, the original copies on whatever hardware they were on. It's great. It's an easy way to get in, so I think it'll do fine. I hope it does well. I hope it does well enough that they remake the second and third Sky game as well. So then a version of Sky is on all a version of Trails is on modern platforms, or a version of every Trails game. You're a Read Master of Yonkai Summit. Well then, tell me what you want, I'll give you a special discount. Obviously, I hope the originals become available one way or another as well, because it's nice for the legacy to be able to experience them as they were. It's one of the things that I loved, despite my problems with the game at large, with Alain Marie, that it included the original PS1 title with it. It's the same thing that I'm looking forward with the newly announced Final Fantasy Tactics remaster, that the remaster is going to let you play the original PS1 version or the remaster. And I'm like, that's fucking sick. More games need to let you play the original version with it. That's complex feelings. But that's why I say I feel like it should be both. There should be the option to experience the new, but there should be an option to experience the old. Because there are going to be people, no matter how we take it, no matter how we think of it, we can't gatekeep this from people. There are going to be people that would look at the older Sky games and just not want to play them because they're used to the 3D model games and don't want to go back to sprites. And we can't tell them they're not worthy or they have no choice and they absolutely should play it. They are valid if they have a preference and want to play something else. So giving them that something else is an option that is valid, and I'm happy that it will potentially bring in more audiences and more people. However, I'm a huge stickler for preservation. And so I feel the original should be made available on modern platforms in some form or fashion alongside it. And not just pretend the original didn't exist. Which is I'm not saying that they would do that, but you get my point, where it's like, they're just like, oh, this is Trails of the Sky, and they only showed the remake. It's like, well, no, that's not what Trails of the Sky originally was, come on. It says, your little mouse from UK Summit, well then, tell me what you want, I'll give you a special discount. Thank you. Oh, a discount? But we should head back to the Subian Temple first. I'll bring my junior disciple back for the show around later. Also, I don't mind taking my time with this, because I've dedicated at least 2 stream days to this. If we don't finish it on Saturday, I will do more next, like, Tuesday or Wednesday.
Fluffy is full of adorable animals.
There's
I always have to fight the urge to go in when I walk past.
There's a pet shop. No, I'm with Jafufu. Let's go in. Come and check out Fluffy. Little ones in the store are all well behaved and healthy. They'll keep you company when you're tired and they definitely won't let you down. Junior, look, the shop is full of little adorable animals. In no real world would the cats or animals tied to the pet shop be allowed outside on the street. As far as I'm aware. Unless this is just something in other countries. But here in the UK, no. You go through a door that goes to another door that goes to a counter. Then on the counter, you like get introduced, like go through everything. And then you go into a door into like a miniature play area where like your shoes will go so you don't like tread on any cats or dogs' feet. And then you go through the last door into the actual, like, cat center or dog center or whatever. Sorry, I responded to a message. Yeah. Welcome, you two. Like to pet these little ones? So adorable. I can tell you understand your compliments. This pet shop has many adorable animals. Sometimes they come here just to hang out with them. Though for some reason, some of the little ones seem pretty scared of me. Though I'd love to play with them for a bit. Once I get into the shop, I lose track of time and won't come for ages. Let's head back to Subian Temple first. I see. No worries. Just be sure to stop by some other time. The little ones will be waiting for you. While they were chatting, a sudden commotion has erupted nearby.
The compensation you promised before. Why hasn't it been issued yet? When are the Denny's coming? I have someone sick at home waiting for medicine.
Enough. Master Damien said the compensation will take time to process. Expect a reply in 2 days.
2 days? It's already taking forever. Are you stalling on purpose?
Don't push us too far. If you don't give us an explanation for the incident, we'll expose you to the papers.
Oh? You might want to rethink that. Master Damien promised compensation and he will deliver accordingly. That's his duty as the head of Porcelumex. But if you refuse to believe Master Damien and insist on causing a scene, you'll have to deal with the consequences. Don't forget, Porcelumex has access to the best lawyers of Tops, as well as many other necessary means.
I guess we'll wait.
3 days. If we don't get an answer in 3 days, we're going straight to Damien next time.
After some discussion, the workers depart.
What were these guys arguing over? I thought there was going to be a fight. Something about compensation? Safety
Oh yeah, a bunch of
incident?
corporate executives holding back important goods and healthcare from the people working under them. Fuck, where have I heard this story before?
Oh, yeah. The captain who rescued us mentioned that. Apparently, there was an accident at the porcelain production site inside the hollow. Those workers must be involved. I think they were asking Tops for compensation? Sounds like that dame.
Bup. Sorry, I forgot that it mutes the fucking game when you go to, like, do, like, anything on the PlayStation menu. My bad. Seems like Damon guy's one in charge around here. Seems like he's hiding something.
Yeah, you're right. Top subsidiary. It just sounds evil. If a shady company like that gets in my way, I give them a good beating. Just like the protagonist from the Demon Vanquishing Tiger. I'll teach him a lesson.
The Demon Vanquishing Tiger? Oh, I remember that movie. I think the protagonist was a tiger thyran, a skilled mystic called... Oh, what was it again?
Oh, wait. My childhood idol! Though, I learned later on that she wasn't a tiger thyran like me. She was actually played by a cat thyran. But I guess that couldn't be helped. Tiger thyrans are rare after all.
So Senior Fufu is really a tiger thyran. When I heard the name Jufufu before, I thought,
Oh, sounds like you're having fun.
What are you trying to say? Did you think I was an orange cat thyran?
No, you're just too small and cute to be a fucking tiger thyran.
orange cat thyrans are cute too. Unless, Senior Fufu, you have something against them?
Huh? No, that's not what I mean. I mean, orange cats look lazy and they aren't the best fighters. Not saying they're bad or anything, they're just not really my style. What I'm trying to say is, I don't have anything against them. Yeah, that's my final verdict as your senior. Anyway, let's stop there with the orange cats and hurry back to Swabian Temple. Everyone's waiting for us.
Yeah, all you missed, one man, is we explored the town a little bit, and we learned that the corporate executives that are running the mining operation are stalling and or delaying and or denying health and financial compensation for an incident that happened, and the residents are getting more and more upset with it. But the moment they started to challenge it, like, the officials threatened them with lawyers and shit, so it's like they kind of are forced to submit because it's, you know, corporations being corporations. Anyway. What happened here? Oh, before we advance too far, since I've got a free section, I said I would do the trial so I can show you what the new character's like. Somewhere in here. Here we go. I was like, Oh, my headset's staticky again, for fuck's sake. It's been like 2 seconds. Yep. Alright, yep. I'm gonna get into combat. She has 120 adrenaline. Hold attack to continue consume adrenaline to launch special attacks. Repeatedly press skill to consume adrenaline to launch EX ink manifestation, yada yada. Hold it to charge continuously during special ink manifestation while charging enemy attacks are blocked auto. The instant EX special ink manifestation is launched. Perfect. Adrenaline.
Concentrate.
Seems adrenaline. She recovers take points. When take points reach 120, she can ult. After unleashing her ult, she gains a auric ink point. While dragging the stick, hold dodge and intercept to enter the lighter's air state. With auric ink points, and while you're in lighter's air, press attack and hold dodge to launch basic. Her dodge becomes an alternate attack button?
Cycle of yin and yang. Active evil shall be.
Oh, here's our alternate. Here's the other ult. And she kicks off the fucking camera to get in. I love it. That's all I'm waiting to show. Wee! Wee!
Yin and yang converge.
Rest, Chipper. Leave this thinking through.
Oh, he's the other new one.
Swift yet still. Scatter. Clarity and impurity cycle. Shift. They just won't quit.
Oh, here's the other. Like I said, here's the other new guy.
My wit. The time is right. Crank up the heat. Hey! Last breath and run.
Swift yet still, clear yet murky. Insignificant rabble.
And it's funny, 'cause it's like we've got it's going to not turn into like a complete like animation competition between the teams in Hoyoverse, but with Yishuan having, you know, involving the camera and having two ults, then Skirk's whole ult is that she catches a star in space and yanks it down on the tip of her sword to detonate on you. And then Kevin has the whole like angelic transformation that leads to an entire alternate control scheme where he fucks you up on like a geographically insane proportion. It's like the teams are competing, like the girls are fighting, like the teams are competing for who has like the sickest fucking animations. It's just like, all right, guys, calm it down. Junior, Suburban Temple is right over there, but we need a back entrance. But the back entrance is closed now, so we need to take a detour. But hey, don't worry, taking the long way around is totally worth it. I know a cool spot on the way over. Let's go, follow me. Junior, over here, quick! See that cable car down there? It's a signature feature of the Wi-Fi Peninsula. You can hop on and ride straight to the Hollow's porcelain processing area. But that one's tops equipment. Regular folks don't have clearance to ride it. Cable car into the Hollows? The cable car goes straight to the Hollow? What's the deal with that? In theory, with the spatial distortions in the Hollow, it should be impossible to build any fixed transportation infrastructure like this. Yeah, that's usually how it works, but there's this stable fissure in the Lemnian Hollow that hasn't wavered at all for years. It was first discovered by miners who were extracting lumite ore, and they used it as a shortcut. Later, Tops invested money to build cable cars here for large-scale mining operations. It's definitely one of the local specialties. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. You know so much, Senior. Of course, I am your senior disciple after all. Right, here's my secret viewing spot. I'm only telling you about it. Don't tell the others. I've been taking you around everywhere when you see the others later. Alright. Don't worry, Senior. Lips are sealed. Great, come on. I'll take you back to this Soybean temple. Oh, that makes sense. It's kind of like in the corner. The gate to the Suiban temple is plain and sturdy. It appears to have been around for quite some time. Enter the temple. Oh, cutscene.
Junior to the one and only Swabian Temple. Yinhu, Shuyan, the newcomer is here. Shh. Kitty.
Okay, so this squad is a bunch of idiots. I get it. Also, hey, Fabled.
And welcome to Swabian Temple.
That startled me.
Okay, so this is our new group of misfits. That's adorable.
Where did it come from? Maybe it's someone's pet?
I'll find a safe place for it, then check with the neighbors to see if anyone knows where it came from. Fufu, since Belle is here, why don't you introduce her to everyone and give her a rundown of the temple?
No problem. Leave it to me, Shifu.
I'll take care of this little fellow first. Belle, remember to come see me after.
Okay.
Got it, Shifu.
Got Hugo early. From pity before it ended, Huzzah. Oh, hell yeah, I'm glad. I got insanely lucky with Yishuan. I got Yishuan in 30 rolls, and I got her weapon in 20 rolls. Her W engine. Like, I was like, what, huh? So I've got like 90 plus rolls left over that I'm saving for potentially Orpheus, because she looks really cool. Yishuan takes a mischievous orange cat to the inner courtyard.
Right. Let me introduce you. This is our new junior, Belle. Belle, these are your seniors. Ye Shu Yen and Pan Yin Hu.
Ye Shi Yuan and Pan Yin Hu. Okay.
Hey there, I'm Belle. I'm still learning the ropes here, so any guidance and support is greatly appreciated.
Headset, please stop being staticky. It's getting a lot more frequent recently, and it's really fucking annoying. Was it the sheer contrast? Hang on. The sheer contrast of the names. Oh, let's look at all the people at this temple. There's Yishuan, there's Jafufu, there's Ye Shiyuan, there's Pan Yihu, and then there's Belle.
Oh, your reputation precedes you. So this is the newcomer that Shifu has been mulling over.
Very good. You look full of energy. Come, come. You must be hungry. Oh, what would you like to eat? I'll cook something for you.
Oh, here we go. Where do bad rainbows go? They go to Prism. I know it's a light sentence, but they give you time to reflect. Thank you, Fabled.
I'm in charge of the kitchen here at Yunquay Summit. If nothing else, I guarantee that my cooking will satisfy you, Junior Belle. If you can't decide on what to have, I'll just make you some chasu buns. My chasu buns will make you fall over.
Is it ordering time? Oh, wonderful. I would like some braised pork and fried chicken wings and,
Senior Fufu, Junior Yinhu is offering to cook for Junior Belle, not you. If you're hungry, have some dry bread from the storage. It'll mold if you don't eat it soon.
Is that well and done hung fused? Oh, him on the left. It kind of gives that vibe.
Huh? Oh, you're right. I should let Junior place her order.
I can eat the dry bread. Senior Fufu can order what she wants.
Why put yourself through that? Just let Senior Fufu take care of them.
That's right. Senior Fufu will stuff it all down, even if she has to pinch her nostrils.
Hey, you two! I'm not a garbage disposal!
Please, Senior Fufu, try to show some empathy. Junior Belle and Shifu...
Also, the Switch 2 era has begun. Yeah, the Switch 2's out. The Switch 1 has finally retired after, like, 8 years, which is insane. It doesn't feel like it was that long ago. Like, Mario Odyssey was coming out, and we was, like, having to, like, commiserate that, like, there's not a new Mario Kart coming. It's just Mario Kart 8 again. And we was getting Zelda Breath in the Wild, and then, like, all the games came out, and we watched the Switch run them all at, like, 20 FPS. And now here we are, the Switch 2, and everything actually runs. Guilty Gear Strive running smoother and quicker on the Switch 2 over, like, anything else is wild. It's like, what do you mean it's quicker on Switch 2 than it is PS fucking 5? Like, what black magic has the Switch 2 got? No, I get it. But yeah, the issues with the price still stand. And Mario Kart World being $80 sets a bad precedent. But it's fucking Nintendo. Of course it was going to sell. We are long since gone from the Wii U days. It was always going to sell.
Speaking of, we've flown in that airship before and haven't had any issues. So what happened this time? Shifu even took out a new accident insurance policy.
And to be fair, it's got a decent launch lineup.
Awfully convenient.
And I think they handled it properly. Instead of it just being a bunch of launch titles and then nothing for 6 months, having them be spaced out throughout the first 6 months. Like, people who get it, like, you got Mario Kart World, you got Bravely Default, you got Yakuza Zero's Director's Cut. Like, you've got a few options, but not too many. But then, like, in a month's time, you've got Donkey Kong. And that's already something to help set you up. And there's probably going to be at least some kind of... Yeah, the GameCube stuff as well, which is even crazier because the GameCube has reduced loading on all the GameCube games on it, which means it's not just emulated. They've actually like gone in and like messed with a few things to make the emulation run smoother, or make the like handling of it much smoother. For it to instead just being emulated GameCube, it's GameCube being ran off the Switch 2, effectively. Like, seeing Wind Waker insta-load is wild. The original GameCube version is still going to be quicker for speedrunners, just because there is things that only the original GameCube version could do as mechanics that are disabled in the Switch 2 version, because it's just something that was only available back in, like, 2004. But beyond that, like, it's crazy.
And all this was part of a plan to claim insurance, Denny's. Yes, this makes sense.
Quite assume gets added. I know it will. Yeah, because they already confirmed Colosseum and XD Gale of Darkness will be added to it eventually.
Don't let your cynical imagination run away with you, Senior Shuyuan. Yinqui's Summit's finances aren't that terrible. Junior Bell, pay him no mind.
It's also crazy that Pokemon Scarlet and Violet now run at 60 FPS. It's like, how did it go from the worst performance-wise performing Pokemon game to now literally the only one at 60 FPS? The last time anything in Pokemon was 60 frames per second was the PC navigation menu in Pokemon X and Y. Not the game, just the PC menu, for some reason.
I couldn't tell you out in public, but our airship was attacked.
Attacked? So it wasn't an accident?
That's right.
But then I'm like, if I'm really desperate for 60 FPS Pokemon, X and Y is never going to be the game I'd go to. Even if it was in 60 FPS. I don't like X and Y.
How dare they attack members of Yunquei Summit? We'll teach them a lesson once we find out who they are.
Who they are.
This attack might be an attempt to obstruct our investigation. Junior Bell, I heard Shifu say you are Faithin, the famous proxy, yes?
Which game then? What if all of them were 60 FPS? And if and I was going back to one for that reason, it'd be Platinum, because Platinum's my favorite. But then equally, like, I'm going to play Platinum whenever I want anyway, so it doesn't matter what frame rate it's at. I'm just saying, if there was one I was going to entertain at 60 FPS, Platinum would be the one I'd go to. I'm a huge Gen 4 person. It's a generation that got me into Pokemon properly, so I'm always going to stick by it.
Now that you're part of Yunquei Summit, our hollow investigation progress will surely speed up.
Some Platinum 3 as well, yeah.
It's possible that someone out there didn't want to see that happen, hence the airship ambush. The operation was also arranged in secret by the mayor, yet somehow, someone learned of it.
Heart Gold Soul Silver. I do like Heart Gold Soul Silver a lot. I think of the remakes, it's the best remake. But it is still like Gen 2. You know? Like, it's no other way to put it. Like, it's still Gen 2 in a lot of ways. Gen 4 dirty excluding. Oh yeah, the Gen 4 remakes are terrible. 2 versions. That's fair enough. Like, it's crazy, because like every remake has been a downgrade of its previous one when you think about it. Fire Red and Leaf Green included original cut content from its original version, completely remastered everything, and incorporated all of the, at the time, modern systems and mechanics from Gen 3. It was a definitive version of the game that had extra bells and whistles to boot. You go to Heart Gold and Soul Silver, it mostly does the same thing, minus the cut content stuff. It just expands and cleans up the entire thing, does everything it can to include all the mechanics and systems, and calls it a day. Horus is a fine remake. It's, however, was the sign of things to come, because none of the Emerald content is included. Instead of it having all the Director's Cut content and all of the sister version of the game, like the first two remakes, we've now got less content, and it's no longer the definitive version of the game, Emerald is. It's still a very fine remake, it's still very good in its own right, and it also has a few extra bells and whistles to make up for it, like the whole free flight with Latias and Latios, or Episode Emerald, or whatever they fucking called it, the Delta Emerald episode. Even though Delta Emerald was a fetch quest at best, and a time waster at worst. But at least, hey, you got to go to Deoxys and not need to do an event. But it was a sign of things to come, because it was a downgrade. And then you get to the Gen 4 remakes, and it's just Diamond and Pearl again, in HD, and nothing else. Not Platinum, or any of the Platinum stuff. Not Gen, because it was still Gen 7. I think it was Gen 7. No, it was Gen 8 by that point. None of like the Gen 8 quality of life, or features, or mechanics. No, it was just Diamond and Pearl HD. Not even Platinum. And it's just like, this isn't a remake. Come on. You know, like, this is so, like, bare minimum slop. Like, come on. If I want to play Diamond and Pearl, I'll just play Diamond and Pearl. Not spend 3 times the price to get Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And I think that's, like, the biggest thing. It's, like, the remakes, in my opinion, are a constant, like, net loss, in the sense of, like, Fire Red and Leaf Green was like the perfect remake. Heart Gold and Soul Silver was a really good remake. Oras was an alright remake, and Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl was a shit remake. It's like the remake quality are slowly degrading as each one goes along. And it's like, I don't want a Gen 5 remake, because I know they'll fuck it up. And I didn't really want a Gen 4 remake, because I feared they'd fuck it up. Lo and behold. The only good thing to come out of BDSP is the modded version that basically turned it into a Platinum. The modded, I think it's Luminescent Platinum. That modded version of Platinum is god tier. That is really good. It's not 110% Platinum, because, like, they had no assets to make a distortion world, so, like, that was never going to happen. But you still go to a pocket space, fight Cyrus with his Platinum team, and then fight Giratina. So it's as close as you're going to fucking get. But it was insane what they managed to pull off with Luminescent Platinum to just make it a more, what the game should have fucking been, version of the game. Because, like, yeah, why are TMs one use again? No, making TMs, once you have them, and you can use them freely, was such a great quality of life to encourage you to, like, experiment with team building. I always pronounce it weirdly, Fez. You know, like, it was such a good quality of life. Why'd they get rid of it in BDSP? Oh, I know why. Because it's really lazily put together. It's just DP. I always pronounced Giratina weird when I was a kid. I mean, I think I pronounced it right, Giratina. The devil. You pronounce it G. Oh, you, like, hard pronounce the G. Oh. It's alright. I still say Palkia instead of Palkia. But that's, like, a lot more subtle. Saying Pal instead of Pal. Because it is Palkia. Oh, but I always say Palkia. Dialga and Palkia. It's like, no, it's Dialga and Palkia. Or, like, Heatran, and I say Heatran. Because it's Heat and Ran. But no, you pronounce the T as part of the second word, so it's Heatran. And the Ra, the first two syllables especially, Fez. Oh, but you know the iconic one, good old Suicune. No one knew how to fucking pronounce Suicune back in the day until the anime spelled it out to us.
According to the original schedule, you and your sibling were supposed to take the airship to Waifei Peninsula together. If it weren't for Shifu changing it at the last minute and deciding to escort you personally...
Oh, whoops. Things might have taken a turn. Which is weird, man. It just feels wrong to hit it the correct way. I definitely get what you mean. Like, you're used to pronouncing it one way for so long. The biggest one, and I will fight to the death over it, is Final Fantasy X, Tidus. When the very first time that it was ever actually like voiced, and we got to hear his name, was in a spin-off, and they called him Tidus. And I have forever argued that the game has an extremely heavy focus on water. He plays water sports. He has a water sword. He has water magic predominantly. It was supposed to be Tidus, as in tide, as in water tide, not Tidus. I have always argued that it was supposed to be Tidus. And so I've always argued against Tidus as the proper pronunciation, because it just doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem like that was the point. There's no T's out here.
I see. It's all thanks to Shifu. Otherwise, we really would be in trouble.
Bub. Like, there are other character names where the pronunciation is like, do you say Zidane or Zidane for Final Fantasy IX's protagonist? Like, I say Zidane, but people can't even say, oh yeah, Zidane. And I'm like, sure. Or put something in between, like Zidane. I would tease out in his thing.
That's right. Shifu decided to go because her reading of the trip showed signs of danger. Seems her divinations were as accurate as ever. But with this airship crash...
Nothing will ever be as weird as like a name thing as Squall's name just changing to Leon in Kingdom Hearts. And he goes, what's your name? I'm Leon. I'm like, no, your name's Squall. What are you talking about? And I know kind of why. His full name is Squall Leonhardt. So it was like he just took Leon off his last name and made that his name. But I'm like, your name's Squall. What are we trying to pull here, buddy?
Don't worry, Junior Yinhu.
Is he just trying to sound cool and he thinks Squall isn't a cool name?
What do you mean by returned? Don't you live here?
This isn't where Yunquay Summit's main sect lies. Swabian Temple is just one of our older bases. Ever since the old capital fell, hardly anyone's come back here. We reconvened in secret this time per the mayor's request to investigate...
In his defense, Squall is a shite name. Fair.
We tried our best to tidy up the place ahead of time, but the accommodations are still less than ideal. Please accept our apologies, Junior Bell.
I mean, I get it, because like the whole thing with Squall is I think he was trying to come across cool in Kingdom Hearts. So he wanted to be like the cool mentor guy, so he calls himself Leon instead, because he thinks that's a more like sharp, like standard name. Nothing will ever be like... Everyone thinks Lightning as like this really like stoic, moody, and like cold individual, but when you remember, Lightning's not her name. Lightning's the name she made up for herself. Her name's Claire. It's like, no, she's kind of a dork when you think about it. It's like, because who the fuck comes up with a name for themselves and goes with Lightning? Unless you're already a little quirky. Her name's Claire. She's Claire Farron, and it's like Lightning. It's like, that's what you came up with? Girl? That's what you came up with for yourself? Did you not know her real name's not Lightning? Lightning's the name she made up for herself. Claire's so cute though, yeah. Her name's Claire Farron, and her sister is Sarah Farron, but she goes by Lightning. That's what it's up to. And the only reason you know that is because in Base 13, anytime Sarah talks to her sister, because it's her fucking sister, she just calls her by her name. She just goes, Claire, and it's just like, your name's Claire, and you went with Lightning? for a door. What the fuck? Yeah. Like, that's how you know she's a quirky little madam that, like, and she didn't, like, of all the names to pick for herself, she's like, yeah, I want to go by Lightning. That's cool. It's like, okay, girly. You like Lightning, Claire's a cute name. That's probably why, because you didn't want a cute name. Lightning always wants to come across as this very stern, stoic, and capable person. She's a soldier, and she wants to be treated as such. She's a moody, hard-headed, stubborn individual, and she thinks Claire doesn't reflect that. The true tomboy. And so she made a name for herself, and she decided on Lightning. And to be fair, it's also supposed to be symbolic, because she strikes like lightning in combat. Like, it's supposed to be symbolic of her moveset. Like, she named herself after basically her fighting style. This is something badass here. I mean, yeah, which came first, though, between Claire becoming a thing in Trails and 2008 or 9, I can't remember. I think it was 2008, Final Fantasy 13.
I see. It's fine. I'm not too picky about living conditions. Thank you all for going through the trouble.
We have other core members of Swabian Temple. Right now, they're out on their own investigation missions. I'll save the introductions for when you meet.
Senior Fufu, Junior Bell must be tired.
First training with Claire 2013. Oh, okay. So after Lightning Returns. Ooh, after the whole fucking 13 trilogy.
Oh, you're right. We should let Junior Bell rest first.
There's no need to cook for me.
Thank you, Senior Inhu. But there's no need to cook for me. I'm really not hungry. I'll take a look around and get familiar with the place instead.
Listen to her introduce the temple, or we can go wander around. Oh, hey. Hey, the HDD and the VR device is in the temple? Yeah, we've moved in. We've moved in. Can I go straight there, or do I have to do this first? This is our new home. And you know what the cool thing about it? Assuming it lets us in. We might have to wait until it introduces us. There's no load screen. You can just go straight in. Then here it is. Here's your home. Here's your device. Here's your thing. The devs said they don't want to have load screens going into houses anymore, and so they made a point of trying to like get away from it in this update. So moving forward, any new location, you won't have to have a load screen to go into a building. You should be able to just go straight in, which is pretty cool. And the reason why they can't retroactively do it, because there were people that asked, well, what are they going to retroactively do it for, like, remote play their home? The actual building inside remote play is bigger than the building outside. Like, the model of the building inside it actually goes beyond where the walls would be, if you look at it from outside. Neon 2 Boundless Trail is actually effing amazing. Oh, I'm glad. So, like, they would have to alter how the building looks to make it fit. Season 2, Chapter 1. Bro, what the fuck? Look at this dog. So the slick back hair. And the glasses. Oh, fuck. Alright, do the story.
Belle, you're here.
To be fair, like, after that state of play, and we still got... I'm not going to be able to watch it live, because I'll be working when it happens. It happens at 10 PM tonight. UK time, I should say. There's Summer Games Fest, but I'll still be at work during then, because I work till 10:30, so I'll miss the first half hour or so. And considering it's a half-hour walk to get home, it'll be 11 PM by the time I get home, so I would have missed probably most of it. But the announcements at State of Play were genuinely really solid. And it's also kind of showing, because like basically everything that was announced at State of Play was from Japan. And it's like, it's kind of showing that like new leadership at Sony finally got rid of fucking Jim Ryan, and suddenly they immediately start embracing their Eastern devs again. It's like, fuck, crazy, isn't it? It's almost like Jim Ryan was the problem. But all the announcements were genuinely really good. Nothing with guns or a border kick, so of course a bunch of people were disappointed, but fucking fuck them. There was a lot of really cool stuff. Suda51's new game, you know, No More Heroes, Shadow of the Damned, Killer is Dead, those guys. Their new game, Romeo is a Dead Man, looks really cool. It looks pretty standard Suda51, but it's still like, it's new Suda51, so of course it's going to be exciting. And also it's called Romeo is a Dead Man. That's a cool title. Final Fantasy Tactics Remastered went hard. That is peak. I'm so excited for that. Pragmata is actually real. Capcom's game that they've like announced back in 2020 with a 2021 release date. Yeah, they clearly missed that one. That game's actually real and looks really interesting. It's like a sci-fi it looks like a sci-fi third-person shooter, but the gimmick is you're looking after like this 6-year-old girl the whole time who's like sitting on your shoulders. But this 6-year-old girl is like partially a cyborg and can hack enemies and hack devices as you explore the map, sort of thing. And I'm like, okay, Capcom, I hear you. This could be interesting. See, like you have like this daughter-esque character to protect, but it's not just protect. She can actually be helpful in combat in different ways, and that's why she's like sitting on your shoulders, because she's actually like part of your character, so to speak, and she can do different things. Or I say there's less on your shoulders, more like you're giving her a piggyback ride. And then obviously everyone's losing their shit that a new Marvel fighting game is existing in this year 2025, and instead of Capcom making it, the fucking peak fighting game devs Arc System Works are on it, and I'm like, holy shit, and it looks good. And it's a 4v4, and I'm like, what? Like, they're the team that's going to finally push the boundary and try a 4v4 fighter? I thought it was going to be Capcom. I thought Cap would be the first ones to actually make that push, but no, Arc are the ones that are up for the challenge. Which is wild. It's like, no, there was some good fucking announcements. There are a couple that I wasn't that interested in, but as a whole, like, no, that state of play hit, like, that was damn good first hitter. And now I just gotta see if Jeff can actually keep up the momentum, or if he's gonna fucking crash and burn. The only way Jeff can kind of, like, steal it is if he has Silksong. If he has Silksong in his show, that will get a lot of heads turned. But, like, I feel like Summer Game Fest is going to be this year's Call of Duty. It's going to be EA's corner of all the sports and shit. It's going to have Death Stranding 2's launch trailer. It might have Silksong. It's going to have the next Five Nights at Freddy's story game, because I know that's coming soon. It's going to have like a lot of like expected stuff, I think. It'd be nice to have a few surprises. Resident Evil 9 is still on like the radar. Like, is that happening? Is that not? I mean, I said it, we know it's happening, and we know it's getting announced very imminently. It's just what show. We still know that, like, Halo's coming to PlayStation at some point, and it's like, when's that going to get announced? Is that going to be here? Is that going to be at the Xbox show? Because we know Xbox are doing their own show. We know Ultra Kill's going to be at the PC game show, so that will be something for that. Showing off Fraud the 8th layer.
Senior Fufu introduced me to 2 of them. They've been very welcoming.
Glad to hear it. I'm afraid we can't hide Yunquei Summit's return to Swabian Temple any longer. Not after the airship crash. Since operating covertly is no longer an option, we might experience increased difficulty for our investigation. Not to mention that even the mayor's special airship route has been leaked somehow. Our opponent certainly knows what they're doing. But don't worry, no matter what they're planning, we just need to take them as they come.
I'm glad you're here, Shifu. As for the investigation, yes, let's take it one step at a time.
Well said. Anyway, why don't you familiarize yourself with the area? Swabian Temple doesn't accommodate visitors often, but at least it's quiet here. If you have any questions, you can come ask me, or Fufu and the others.
Speaking of, I actually do have a question. Shifu, why is this place called Swabian Temple?
Swabian means something like casual or whatever in the local dialect. The name came from a senior member of Yunquei Summit. It's said that when she was scouting for a base location, she spent an entire week here surveying the feng shui. When the original landowner then asked her why she was spending so much time there, she said she was just casually looking. In actuality, she was trying to hide the fact that this place had outstanding feng shui. Eventually, she bought the land to build the temple. The workers kept joking about it, and the name Swabian Temple stuck.
And here I thought there's some deep philosophical meaning or something. So that's where it came from.
As for the reason why it was abandoned, that goes back to when the old capital fell. Story for another time, perhaps. Despite the temple being uninhabited all this time, everyone still took turns to come here and clean up the place. Since our current objective led us back here, Paninhu and the rest returned earlier to set things up and check out the situation. If the investigation goes smoothly from this point on, then we should expect to live here for a while. You'll have access to all facilities.
And by a while, they mean the entirety of Season 2, so get comfortable, we're going to be here for the next year.
Understood? I'll casually look around, too.
You're a quick learner, aren't you? One more thing. Now that you are a nominal disciple of Yunque's summit, as per tradition, every newcomer must receive a reading for blessings and to ward off misfortune. Come find me when you're ready.
Alright, Belle, let me introduce you to the pillar of Swabian Temple. Okay, Shifu, so where is this pillar? Is this his pet? No, that is the pillar. Ashio. Huh? I understand Wait, no, I don't understand at all. How is it the pillar? Oh, I forgot to explain. During all those years we were away, Ashwell stayed in Swabian Temple, reading fortunes and offering guidance to worshippers. The temple's maintenance and expenses all depended on his business. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. See, what exactly? I have even more questions now. Why is he doing fortune-telling? Maybe it was the corruption he suffered or something. I noticed he was super sensitive to ether when I was raising him. Later on, his ability to perceive fates became quite extraordinary, so I set him up with this little shop, helping others while helping himself. Oh, so he really is a senior at the temple. Thank you for your hard work. If you want to get your fortune told, just shake his dragon turtle, and your fortune for today will be revealed. Don't worry, if there's anything you don't understand, I'll break down the divination for you. Yeah, this is your new dog, if you don't want to go all the way back to the street. Let's do a divination. And you can see what it actually means. The health analysis. 4-handed massage, let your chi flow like a river. Strengthen your back, protect your neck, and calm your liver. Wealth. From void comes wealth to stay. Take slow, don't rush your way. And interpersonal. Sweet words from red lips may seem nice, but beware the honey tongue that tries to entice. Alright, let's check out the divination reading we got. Ashwell compiles divination results based on the fortune. Oh, okay, so any unique fortune you've got, you can check. You can only do one per day. Of course, this divination is like a demo and won't count towards today's attempts. Don't forget to ask Yishuan Shifu about the divination result. Oh, and you get 10 gems for each one unique one you get. So, Belle, have you gleaned understanding of its depths? I think I understand. This divination seems to say something without really saying anything at all, and yet somehow it got certain things about me right. Fate can be glimpsed, but heaven's secrets are hard to unravel. If you're curious, you should come and try it out more in the future. Junior Belle, a bangbool named 20 seems to be looking for you outside. He said something about helping get stuff ready at the video store. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. It's the bangbool I hired to look after the video store. Didn't expect it to arrive so soon. Thanks for letting me know, Senior. I'll head right over now. So he's the only one, at least right now, that isn't playable. I imagine he will be eventually. He looks kind of cool. I wonder if he'll be a 4 or 5 star. I imagine these two are the 5 stars. We already know Panda's 4 star, so he will be a 4 star to kind of balance it out. So it's like 2 and 2. Which is funny, it's like, hey, both the lads are 4 stars, you're not getting a male 5 star, fuck you. It's fine, we don't need any more male 5 stars. Because Hugo and Lighter exist.
So good. I wish you a fabulous day. Want to see the
I ended up not getting Hugo. I was considering it, but I ended up not. So that makes it 5 characters that I've not got.
I'm here, so we're good.
Want a glass of nitro fuel?
Tsukashiro Yanagi, awaiting orders.
Numbers standing by.
I wish want to see.
Man is iron, rice is steel. I make a mean chitlins meal.
Yeah, alright, dude.
Do you want me?
One.
Man, how can I?
A mission?
Oh, and Caesar, I forgot about you.
That's me.
If you need help,
Time for some.
It's ours.
I'm at your.
Awaiting.
Looking for. My loyalty lies with the winner.
Hey, Pulchra.
Don't just think standing by. Good day?
Huh? Is something the matter?
Which
I only have
Oh, apparently
one
Jane's getting a buff at some point as well.
Research subject?
Let's start.
Hey, don't look down on me!
Your fortune seems pretty good lately.
Asset confirmed. Preparing to
Lord
move
Evelyn.
I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
My queen.
I am the Eye of Obel.
My other queen. Trigger's
Take a
brilliant.
deep breath. The spotlight's about to shine. A new case to solve? Eradicate all evil.
Oh, there was a rumor that Miyabi was going to get a new alternate costume in this patch. That didn't manifest, but I imagine they are working on one considering she's like the most popular character in the game. That's money on the table not to give her an alternate costume.
Path I follow.
Speaking of costumes and like my wallet suffering, Yelan in Genshin's supposed to be getting an alternate costume soon. Which if that's the case, Yelan's one of my mains, so I like if that costume's good, I'm gonna want it. Oh, the video archive's here. That we set up a stand. That's our shop. We set up a stand. That's funny. Belle, you're here. Remember me? It's me, 20. Thanks for hiring me again. You're like my savior. No way. Ever since your brother asked me to help run this branch, I've been waiting right here. I remember all the tips for running the shop. I'll leave it to you then. Thank you so much for letting me watch the store this time. After Tin Master brought the videotapes, I immediately sorted everything by category. He said you can go check out his store when you have the time. Oh, I should go thank the Tin Master. Yeah, so we don't... Effectively, what they're doing here is making it that you don't need to go back to 6th Street ever. Because all of your dailies are here now. See? All the business and daily stuff. Of course, I got Vivian to work. It's all here now. Alright, Belle, that's something really important. Weiss said recently collected video archives can be stored here temporarily before taking them back to 6th Street. Could you check it separately when you have the time? But yeah, we can do this. This is the new one that we're currently on. The where clouds embrace the dawn. And then where's Tin Master? Because that's the last NPC. Oh, so you're the manager at the Tin Master from 6th Street mentioned. The goods you requested for delivery have arrived. I'll be here for a while handling things for the new store. If you need anything, let me know. Thanks, Tin Master. Also, this camera is just focused on this NPC's backside. You have to thank me. I think on 6th Street, Tin Master is a friend of mine too. Speaking of which, want to try my coffee? Beans brewed here, Mountain Spring water here have their own unique flavour.
Everything.
Oh, okay. I can't bring up the menu.
Good afternoon.
Oh, no inquiries. Vivian is calm. Okay, well, at least she's okay. Oh, and I'm guessing when more areas add up, there's like this looks like it will lead to like another area here. So as more gets added on, that will be like the shortcut there. But yeah, if I bring up the map, this is home. There's our new divination. There's our home base. There's our new staff check. There's our new coffee shop. And on the map, oh, the big map, you can now see where it is. Like, Wi-Fi Peninsula is over here. The Lemnian Hollow we haven't been into yet. But you can see, like, Port Elpis is here on Janus Quarter. The Hand's Headquarters and Throne Quarter. You see the Outer Ring, and that's where Blazewood is. You can see 6th Street is actually pretty fucking far away from, like, everything. It's why it's always, like, a long drive to get anywhere. Because Lumina Square is, like, in the middle there, Reverb Arena. And also all the hollows. And Hollow Zero is the first hollow that came to be, which is over here, beyond the chasm. I'm gonna miss your 6th Street. I mean, there is an event over there, so we'll have to go back there eventually. And all the shops are still there, so yeah, like the arcade's still there. The disc shop's still there, the remodeling and all that. So like, if they don't introduce the equivalent over here, we might have to still go back eventually anyway. Just for you, like, it's just for your quick daily, so you don't have to go back. This is here now. Okay.
Belle, your room's all ready for you. Is there any...
Looks like we have everything here. I should update my bro.
Temporary HDD device activates. Moments later, a familiar voice comes through the line.
Hello? Belle, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but aren't you using the wrong title? You should be calling me Junior Belle.
Belle, now's not the time for jokes. Shifu sent me a message earlier. She said that your airship had an accident and fell into the hollow. She also said you were attacked. What's going on?
I'm definitely not flying on any airships ever again. The Cunning Hares also had an accident a while ago. Why is the airship accident rate so high in New Eridu? I was followed by some strangers when I fell into the hollow. Thankfully, Shifu was there, so I got out in one piece. However, given everything that's happened, I don't think we're dealing with any ordinary investigation. Wise, it's best that you stay home. Forget about coming here.
I can't do that. What if something happens to you and I can't get there in time? I calibrated the remote functions of the HDD system, but a closer look at the observation data of Lemnian Hollow raised a lot of questions. The remote link can't handle complex real-time calculations. If we're going to process this problematic data, I'll need to be there in person for live updates. Besides, Ishren Shifu is going to teach us how to adapt to our ether potentials. I don't want to become a liability to you when we run into danger in the future.
I get it. But it isn't safe right now. If you're coming, we'll need to find the right time. Now that our whereabouts have been exposed, there's no point in taking the dedicated airship route anymore. You're better off with a safer alternative. I'll talk to Shifu about it.
Okay. We can let Shifu arrange the specifics. Speaking of, has Shifu taught you any techniques so far? Junior Belle?
Oh yeah, all sorts.
Of course! Shifu taught me Yunquei Summit's secret cloud riding technique. Thanks to that, I was able to land safely during the airship crash.
Hold on. Are you serious? You're kidding, right?
It's true! Shifu also said, with enough training, even Eos can take off and ride the clouds like that.
I can't believe Yunquei Summit has such impressive techniques. Alright, that's it. I can't wait anymore. I'm on my way right now.
Wait, hold your bing boo. I might have exaggerated a bit. Don't worry about coming over right now. Wait for Shifu's arrangements.
I knew you were making it up, Junior Belle. I'd be careful if I were you. Shifu might put you through the ringer with her punishments. Carrying heavy buckets of water up a mountain, balancing on one foot for hours, or worse, standing in a corner by yourself. Scary stuff.
I like how the worst thing here is just standing in a corner. There are noises from outside. Seems like Swabian Temple has visitors.
Alright, I gotta go. Looks like something's happening over here, so I'd better see what's going on. I'll talk to Shifu about your travel arrangements.
Got it. Please take care of yourself over there. I'll see you later.
Where dragons lurk and where tigers lurk and dragons hide. Explore the market of Chifufu. Oh, okay. Oh, right, Journey Season 2. I was like, wait a minute, this looks different from what I'm used to. Yeah, this is Journey Season 2. Oh, we have quite a lot, huh? Difficult evidence, what we're on now. Then we've got to, like, unlocking all these features. Then at least three. Yeah, we're probably not going to get this done in one stream. I mean, I have been faffing about a little as well, but I said I was going to. No, just for now, I'll keep Belle like this.
You must be the mystics of Yunque's summit.
Oh, this guy looks like he's a nice heroic character. He's not going to be the evil bad guy at all.
I am Damien Blackwood, head of the
His name's fucking Damien. How much more obvious do you want to make it?
Under the Tops Alliance. It's been a long time since Yunque's summit last visited Waifei Peninsula. For an airship accident to occur upon your return and within my jurisdiction, please accept my deepest apologies. I hear Yunque Summit has become a partner of Mayor Mayflower. May I assume that your return was also at his behest?
That's right. We are indeed under the Mayor's commission to investigate the situation within Lemnian Hollow. I'll ask a disciple to send you the official commission mandate later.
Just as I thought. However, I should notify you that the situation inside Lemnian Hollow is rather delicate. Porcelumex owns mining and refining equipment in the Porcelain production areas. I urge you to stay clear to avoid any complications. After all, we must ensure that porcelain production and supply remain uninterrupted.
Uninterrupted production? But I just heard something about a safety accident inside the hollow from the workers. It was probably your irresponsible mining that caused the problem to begin with.
Mm-hmm. That's right. The safety incident Fufu mentioned can affect the hollow. Naturally, Yunque Summit must investigate.
Yes, there was an accident, but we've already locked down the affected area according to protocol and have provided aid and compensation to the workers. For the safety of everyone here, again, I urge you to avoid entering the porcelain production side. And finally, just a friendly reminder, the porcelain mines are one of the Tops Alliance's critical assets. It's in your best interest not to dig too deep. Whether you're Yunque Summit or any other big name, that's all I shall say for now. This is my contact information. I bid you all farewell.
Damn. Do you want to spell it out even any clearer that it's super suspicious and we need to check it out? Damien leaves Soyban Temple after giving his contact info.
What's going on? This guy's got the face of a villain. He's hella suspicious.
Fufu, what exactly was the accident you mentioned?
Junior Belle and I heard about it on our way back here. I think some workers were waiting for compensation.
Yes, I heard about it too. The workers around here have been talking about it. Something about a corrupted porcelain production site inside the hollow, but I don't know all the details.
There's been abnormal hollow observation data and an incident at the porcelain production site. Something tells me they're connected.
Junior Belle is right. As they say, the more you try to cover something up, the more it gets exposed. Sounds like we'll have to figure out a way into the porcelain production.
This guy is just like somewhere in between of Dunhung and Welts, isn't he? He's got the glasses and kind of like vibe, but he's got like the Dunhung nerdisms of just kind of knowing all these abstract things.
However,
and
judging by
sayings.
what Damien said, it won't be easy.
Belle, can you use your hollow navigation tech to locate the production site?
I called Wise earlier, and he said there's a problem with the Lemnian hollow observation data. We can't analyze it with the HDD's remote calculations, so he has to come over and do it in person. Shifu, we have to think of a safe way to get him here soon.
Hey, the subtitles don't match up. Also, her? Hey, gee, I wonder if that was a line, that was what Wise was going to say, and there was a slight issue, a mistake in the version there.
Don't worry,
if you're playing as Wise.
I've sent the mayor's investigation mandate to Damien and formally requested his assistance in the matter. Since this investigation is now officially a joint operation, even Tops will have to think twice before trying anything shady. Besides, now that our operation has been revealed, there's no point in taking the airship route anymore. It's safer to just drive here on the freeway.
The freeway isn't exactly risk-free either, but still, it's much safer than an airship.
In that case, let's divide and conquer. Belle, you, me, Fufu, and Yinhu will go question the workers. Shuryuan will drive to 6th Street and pick up your brother. Then we'll rendezvous at Suibian Temple. Don't worry, I'll do a reading of the trip before Shuryuan's departure, just to be safe.
Okie doke. Oh, hey, the rock that was randomly here is gone, so now you can go straight in, Fez. So that was just there to make you go through the front door.
Oh.
Speaking of which, still no word about the compensation. Maybe I should ask about it later. Compensation? Yeah, there was a safety incident in the Hollow recently, and we still haven't heard anything about compensation. Ask Paolo and Eric if you want to know more, though Eric's still in the Hollow right now. If you want to talk to Paolo, you should be over there. Hey, not playable character and missed all this. Who's this fucking guy? Look at this musclehead. Yeah, he's absolutely... You can't kid me. He's going to become playable later. Alright, Lighter 2.0.
Hey, you. You've been running all around here. What do you want?
Bub. It's alright.
Poor Salumix must have sent her. I told you! They won't let us off the hook so easily!
Shut it, Paolo. You're giving me a headache. Alright, I'll ask you one last time. What do you want? If you're here for trouble, then why beat around the bush? Give me your best punch, right in my face!
Dude, Belle is half your size and a quarter of your build. What the fuck do you think she's gonna do?
Why would anybody want to get punched?
First you get everyone riled up, taunt them into making the first move, and then you sue for compensation. Yeah, I've seen enough from poor Salumex's playbook, so I won't throw the first punch.
Fucking
go ahead.
Calm down.
Is all yours. Just remember, once you throw that first punch, then whatever happens after will be
Dude, calm down.
And then it's my turn.
Dude, you're literally like 4 times the size and build of Belle. If she like flicks you and you respond by punching her, it's gonna be like the hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby. And like, come on, dude.
Please calm down. I'm not with poor Salumex. My name is Belle. I'm from Swabian Temple. I just wanted to ask you something.
Swabian Temple? What did you want to know?
I'm here to investigate the situation inside Lemnian Hollow. I heard that there's been an accident, but poor Salumex has been keeping everything under wraps, so I'm not sure what exactly happened. Anyway, I'm really not a TOPS employee.
So you're also after poor Salumex. My mistake then. My name is Komano Manato. My friend is still in a coma at the hospital because of this poor Salumex mess. So I came here to figure out what happened and to help him get justice. Since you're also looking into it, I guess that makes us allies.
Oh, thank goodness. I was worried that you were with poor Salumix and came here to stir up trouble. So you're also looking into the corruption incident?
Corruption incident? You know about it? Can you give me more details?
Certainly. I was on the same shift with the guys that got sick, and I saw with my own eyes how their corruption broke out.
So you're saying the workers on the porcelain production line became corrupted? But shouldn't there be anti-corruption measures for operations inside the Hollow?
That's right. People who spend extended time inside the Hollow must wear protective suits and take anti-corruption medicine according to protocol. Otherwise, they'll be corrupted by ether. Most of us who are willing to work inside the Hollow already suffer from corruption after the fall of the old capital. We need to take anti-corruption medicine as long-term treatment. Poor Salumix provides the medicine, and that's why we're willing to put our lives on the line for them. But the medicine seems to be the cause of the issue this time. My colleagues who drank the medicine quickly collapsed. Some of them even had a corruption outbreak on the spot. It took so much effort just to bring them to the hospital. After poor Salumix learned of this, the first thing they did was order us to keep our mouths shut. Later on, I heard the good Dr. Lore say that there's something fishy with that batch of medicine. It was ineffective. Heartless company, they couldn't care less whether we live or die.
How could they? I never thought poor Salumex would stoop this low.
That's right. Damien ordered a lockdown on the affected area, said the place was abandoned, and forbade us from going near it.
Something doesn't feel right. I've got to find a way into that area and see what's going on. To tell you the truth, we are investigating for the mayor. Our goal is to find out what exactly happened inside the Hollow. If you're willing to work with us, I can help you and your fellow workers fight for your rights and secure better compensation.
Investigating for the mayor? Paolo, this is your chance. Don't you want to get fair compensation and treat your family's corruption?
You're right. And Yunquei Summit helped us a lot too, back when the old capital fell. I trust you people. All right then, you have my word. When you're free, head to the Hollow cable car. I'll ask a worker friend to sneak you in. As for the corrupted area, although I can't get you in, I know someone who can. He also knows a lot more about the corruption incident than I do.
Really? Thank you so much. Don't worry, I promise I'll get to the bottom of this.
Mm-hmm. And if you need my help, you've got it.
Actually, there is one more thing I wanted to ask. Have you seen this person in Waifei Peninsula? Or maybe you recognize the location in the photo?
You showed a photograph from the mayor to the two.
I've never seen this person, and the location looks to be somewhere inside the Hollow, but I can't exactly pinpoint it.
Neither have I. But don't you worry. I'll ask my buddy with connections to ask around.
I see. Thank you both. I'll ask around too.
Alright, go talk to Yishuan Shifu. Also, where does this go in the quick menu? Oh, okay, so it's on this page, huh? Yeah, this is the new quick menu if you haven't seen it, by the way. It's no longer just a straight scroll. They've boxed them up like this, which is infinitely fucking better. Blazer being on the end's kind of rude. It's like, no, that's still an important area. More important than the Han headquarters and Starloop, for sure. But I get having, like the video store, 6th Street, the Sky Outpost, and Hitchhiker Club all close by each other, because these are all, like, the important areas you're going to go to.
How's everyone's investigation going?
I haven't found any clues.
Me neither. They all refused to tell us what happened, presumably by order of Porcelumax. I also checked out the Hollow cable car. I don't think we'll be able to blend in. Looks like we'll have to find another way into the Hollow. Should we contact the captain that helped us to sail us there?
Don't worry. I found a worker who's willing to take us into the Hollow. And he experienced that accident firsthand. Apparently, the anti-corruption medicine Tops provided was defective and caused a major corruption outbreak among the workers.
I see. No wonder the workers are demanding compensation and coverage for their medical bills.
Belle, is this information reliable?
It seems credible, but we still need to investigate the site of the incident in the Hollow. Also, when he heard I was from Swabian Temple of Yunquei Summit, his attitude softened, and he said we'd helped them in the past. What did he mean by that?
That was a long time ago. When the old capital fell, the members of Yunquei Summit helped evacuate the civilians. Some of them were relocated here, but we haven't come to Swabian Temple much since then. I didn't think they'd remember us after all these years.
So that's the story. No wonder the captain wouldn't take our money. But why did everyone stop coming here? Swabian Temple actually feels like a pretty nice place to live.
Let's talk about something else.
That's right. Why don't we eat something nice before heading into the...
Oh, yeah, there's definitely some things about the temple and the area around it that they don't want to talk about yet.
No need to worry. It's just something from the past. I'll tell her the full story when the time's right. Anyway, let's focus on the investigation for now.
Belle, when's your friend who's willing to help going through this into the Hollow? First thing tomorrow. I agreed to meet with him early tomorrow morning. We'll gather near the cable car. There's an anomaly in the observation data from the Lemnian Hollow. The HDD needs to be adjusted before real-time analysis can be done. Weiss said he'll come here to handle it. We'll enter the hollow tomorrow. I'll use the carrot data to guide us first. Got it. I'll leave it to you then. Shi Yuan, go pick up Wise from 6th Street tomorrow and make sure to stay safe. Sure, leave it to me. It's getting late. When we rest our head and go to the hollow first thing tomorrow. Belle, come see me when you're free. I have something to tell you. Sure. Start preparing the carrot day for tomorrow. Before you know it, night's fallen. Time to have a chat with Shifu.
Oh.
Belle, I mentioned before that I'd help unlock your potential and teach you our craft. If you're free right now, we can start. Okay. No problem. What do you need me to do, Shifu? Well, Yonquay Summit's crafts has many branches and forms. They all stem from the same root, the manipulation of ether. To master these techniques, you must first be able to sense ether frequencies and resonate with them. This requires balancing your acupoints and ensuring energy can flow smoothly throughout your meridians. According to Yonquay Summit's recorded traditions, you're supposed to burn incense, take a ritual bath, and wait for an auspicious time to perform the ceremony to cleanse your meridians. But after studying the ancient texts, I found that many steps could be simplified. The most crucial parts are to choose the right time and a suitable location with proper feng shui. I see, as expected of Shifu. I found the perfect spot. Time is of the essence. Let us head there at once to balance your meridians. Following Yishuan, Belle arrives at a quiet spot at the designated time. Belle sits cross-legged, closing her eyes to regulating her breathing in accordance to Yishuan's instructions. Yishuan places her hand on Belle's back, and at the moment of contact, a gentle warm current slowly flows through Belle's body. In the night, everything around is quiet, as if frozen in the moment. Perfect. Your meridians are now clear, allowing you to sense ether frequencies. Next time we enter the hollow, I'll teach you our craft. As for whether you can master it, that depends on your own potential, but fret not, I'll teach you step by step till you succeed. Once you can see the ether frequency, you'll gradually learn to control its flow. While it's not exactly a mystic technique, it can be applied to various objects, quite a handy trick. You'll get to experience the finer details as you go along. Thank you, Shifu. Thanks, Shifu, I feel completely different. Then let's stay here for a moment so you can familiarize yourself with the cleared meridians. I shall keep you company. Yuna steadies her breathing, quietly standing to the side. Perhaps you should have a chat with her. About your craft. Goddamn headphones. Indeed, when we get here, I'll teach him all over again. By the way, you two are siblings by blood, correct? You can see you get along really well. Yep, but sometimes my brother makes me mad too. Like when he steals my pudding or picks a bunch of boring artsy films while restocking. But even if he pulls those pranks, I'd still forgive him. I guess only people with siblings can truly understand that feeling. Right, I get it. So, Sifu, you have siblings too? What are they like? And the sadness flashes across Yishuan's expression, seeming to have been reminding of something. Hey, yeah, have you seen the teaser? She had a sister too. She's not around anymore. Yes, once upon a time. But now all of that is in the past. Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. Yishuan was a younger sister. She had a bigger sister, an older sister that was going to be like the chosen one that like helped save the temple and whatnot. And yeah, she's not around anymore, unfortunately. No matter. I was just reminded of old matters of our sex. Now that you've become my disciple, there are things I should tell you. However, now is not the time. It's getting pretty late. We still need to head into the hollow tomorrow, so let's head back and catch some rest. You'll need to regulate your meridians one more time. I'll come find you when it's time. Alright, Sifu, get some rest. Alright, you should get some rest too, Sifu. At Yishuan's request, Belle leaves first. She remains alone, pacing with a melancholic expression. I should get some rest. Yeah, this bed is so much more professionally put together compared to Belle's old like scrap of like blankets and pillows. Close your eyes, feel every meridian in your body is resting. You quickly drift off to sleep. A really good sleep. All that built-up fatigue is now just melted away. We agreed to meet by the cable car near the hollow before, and we should head over there. Is everyone here? If you're ready, I'll lead you to the hollow. Everyone's here. Alright, everyone. Everyone's here. We can head out now. We're taking the cable car that gets into the production site inside the hollow. That's right, the cable car here connects to a stable, large-scale spatial fissure. Eventually, Porcelumix sets up a cable car system to make it easier to travel in and out of the hollow. I've got an ID card from the colleague I'm switching shifts with. Let's use it to swipe into the production site, and I'll introduce you to those who are familiar with the production accident. Don't go wandering off once you're in the hollow. There's a lot of miasma around here. If you get lost, things will get real ugly. Got it, let's roll. Alright, don't worry, Paolo, we'll be careful. Alright, everyone get on the cable car. I do wonder, this whole thing of them slowly training up Bell and Wise, if there'll eventually be a point where they will actually be, like, combat playable eventually. Like, they will get, like, abilities.
You must be the investigators that Paolo mentioned. Wonderful. With your help, we'll have a chance to discuss compensation with Porcelumix.
Sorry, you are?
I'm Eric, head of the Porcelumix Labor Union. We do what we can to help folks when they're going through tough times. Surely you've heard of the production accident by now?
We have a general idea. The anti-corruption medicine was defective, causing a corruption outbreak among the workers, right?
Yes. Ever since that happened, I've been assembling everyone to negotiate with Damien for compensation. But now I hear Damien's putting it on hold, waiting for a chance to cut the compensation. We're looking for a way to negotiate with him. We decided to take action. We can't let him get away with this anymore.
Do you have any plans?
Porcelumix is unwilling to compensate us because it determined that we can't prove it's their medicine that's at fault. If they wanted to, they could even claim that the workers were hospitalized from pre-existing corruption that dates back to the fall of the old capital. So, we plan on searching for evidence that Porcelumix's medicine is defective. As long as we have solid evidence, we can rally everyone to protest against this injustice and demand compensation.
But aren't you still relying on their cheap medicine to slow down the corruption symptoms? Even if you have evidence, you'll be cut off from anti-corruption medicine as soon as you fall out with them, right?
That's exactly why we've been holding back for all these years. But things have changed lately. Dr. Lore is willing to treat us at lower rates. Thanks to him, we were able to break free from Porcelumix's control. Now he's the backbone of the Union.
Oh, really? How did he manage to provide low-cost anti-corruption medicine?
I don't know the technical specifics, but I believe he used the early production facilities that Porcelumix abandoned and organized a group of people to privately produce it.
This medicine doesn't sound very safe.
Who cares? If we don't resist, we have no hope left. By the way, Dr. Lore is going to look for evidence of Porcelumix being responsible for the production site accident. If you want, you can ask him about the details.
Before I go, there's one more thing I need to confirm. Have you seen this person? Or can you tell me where this photo was taken?
Show Eric the photo.
No. I've never seen this person around here. But there's a lot of miasma in the background. Maybe it's somewhere deep in Lemnian Hollow. That's all I can say.
Gotcha. Thanks anyway. I'll ask others about it.
Alright. We know combat's coming eventually, but we can poke around and talk a bit.
Oh. You must be the investigators that Eric mentioned. He sounded so excited over the communicator, saying that the mayor's investigators are coming to inspect the Porcelum production site.
You must be Dr. Lore. I heard you're providing medicine to everyone. Is that true?
Eric really can't keep any secrets, huh? Oh, I can't believe he told you that. Just don't go spreading it around. If Porcelumix finds out, I'll be in big trouble.
Don't worry, we won't. But can you tell us how the medicine is made?
There's nothing special about the composition of the anti-corruption medicine. Actually, the most valuable ingredient is porcelain powder. which is common in Lemnian Hollow. I recently discovered an old production line that Porcelumex abandoned in the Hollow back when the old capital fell. With the help of a friend, we managed to repair it. I didn't have high hopes at first, but as luck would have it, those old machines began working. I named this medicine Alleviating Water. Hopefully, it'll help alleviate people's corruption symptoms and help them escape Porcelumex's trap.
Porcelumex's trap? What do you mean?
Have you ever considered that while Porcelumex has been providing anti-corruption medicine, they don't really want to cure these people working in the Hollow? It'd benefit them more to provide weaker medicine just enough to slow the progression of their illness, not stop it. That way, these workers are stuck here forever. After all, nobody wants to work in the Hollow long term, except those who were already corrupted during the fall of the old capital.
Did he read that line backwards? Did he say nobody wants to work in Hollow for an extended period unless, of course, they're tied to the fall of the old capital? That, like, threw me off. I was like, why isn't he saying any... No, he said that backwards.
Porcelumex is deliberately delaying because it doesn't want its cheap long-term labor to leave with large sums of compensation. That's why we can't trust the medicine they give us. We have to find a way to make our own. This path is illegal and very risky, yes. But at least it's a hopeful one.
And it's also more morally right.
Dr. Lore, you said Porcelumex is delaying compensation, but do you have evidence?
Of course. My friend works in the local hospital. He checked Porcelumex's medical records and statistics. The medical records of the victims have been tampered with, so there is no specific reason for their illness, let alone any compensation process. They're clearly trying to cover the whole thing. Without hard evidence, they'll never process the compensation. I've been trying to obtain evidence, but that area has been abandoned, and it's ridden with ethereals. It's impossible for me. Since you're the mayor's investigators, you must be able to find your way in the Hollow. If you can help me with the investigation, you should be able to figure out the cause of the contamination. You guys can go ahead and follow the carrot data and investigate the site. But the area's swarming with ethereals. Are you sure you'll be all right?
Don't worry, we know what we're doing.
All right, I'll go investigate the vicinity. If everything goes according to plan, let's meet up near the site.
The restricted area should be up ahead. Be careful and stay safe while investigating, everyone. There's more miasma in the Lemnian Hollow than before, something doesn't feel right. Don't worry, Shifu, we'll be careful. We need to examine the observation devices too. Speaking of which, we're going to help find Dr. Law find evidence. How about the observation devices in the Hollow? Based on the information from the mayor, the observation devices near here have recorded a lot of strange data. We need to be able to find a way to inspect the data modules. Don't worry, Belle, leave it to me. Now split up, you guys help Dr. Law investigate, and I'll check the data devices nearby. We're more efficient this way. Counting on you, Senior. Up to you then. I'll copy the carrot data for you to make the observation devices in the area that have issues. All you need to do is find the observation devices and send me their data. The environment in the Lemnian Hollow is complicated, plus there's a lot of miasma, so don't wander in too far from us. I've installed a tracking system in your data analysis device, so if something goes wrong, you can see each other's location. You've thought of everything. Don't worry, I won't stray too far from you. After entering Aerospace City, the Investigation Zone menu will appear in the top right corner. Press L2 and square for the squad configuration, the 3D switch between investigation squads. After entering an Aerospace City, the interface will swap to the Investigation Zone mode, which includes access to most system functions available on the street, and the ability to use agent skills directly.
There's a good vantage point over there. That should give us a better look at the surrounding area.
After entering Aerospace City, get investigation will appear. L2 and square to free access it.
I can help you ward off...
Fufu's here! Today's reading is Be a Hero.
Is the other banner character. Look at this! Look how cute she is! She's just loving life. She's just happy.
This is the path I follow.
Also, she is a stun unit. So will this work?
Strike. This is the path.
Asset can take it deep. I'll protect you from any danger.
Oh no, but Evelyn will. What-da-da. Holy shit, how long does this go on for? Just mash square and it's just like... Oh, she goes! That's fucking funny. Yeah, I can see how she's an effective stun unit. It's just like, yeah, fucking eat this. Fucking off she goes.
Allow me, Fufu.
Huwei may automatically attack enemies, gain might when Huwei attacks an enemy or Jifufu uses her special ult. When Jifufu is not active character and has at least 100 might, she will... Okay, so she also follows up when she's involved.
Though this area has been abandoned.
Soar with the wind.
The corruption outbreak must have left some traces.
This is the most creative dash I've seen in the game so far. She starts a prayer and her bird just carries her around.
Vanish.
I learned from the best.
Meanwhile, she does the fucking Sonic the Hedgehog run. Alright. There's condensed mass that can say emits miasma, attracting enemies. If you spot one, be ready for combat.
Everyone, ethereal's incoming.
Leave it to me. The moment.
Well done, Fufu.
Neutralizing the threat. Don't hesitate.
Alright, these guys are pretty fun.
I didn't expect there to be so much miasma around here.
God, this is like a hub. Oh, okay, so this is the new thing. Certain hubs can just naturally have combat situations in. This is all treated as a hub. That's kind of cool. Also, we're definitely not going to get all of this done today, because I'm going to wrap up in the next hour, if I'm honest. Because I've got to get ready for work and whatnot, and we'll try and get it all done tomorrow. But I'm going to teach you the perception technique. It's a special technique of Yonkwai Summit. It has many variations and uses. The principle lies in sensing the frequency of the surrounding ether waves, then using ether resonance to trigger a phase change. I've already opened up your meridians, so you should be able to sense the ether resonance frequency now. First, I'll teach you the insight form of the perception techniques. This allows you to track lingering traces of ether nearby. Aim your crosshair at the clue and then hold a button to track ether traces and find the next clue. Okay.
Now, let's try a perception.
Oh, trophy unlocked, a new horizon. Activate the perception technique for the first time.
Insight allows one to see the traces of corrupted matter. Control your breathing and feel the ether fluctuations around you.
Oh, ba. The miasma is particularly strong here. Sorry, headset Sati again. You're right, Shifu. There's something odd about these remnants. There are strange symbols on the ground. I have no clue what's going on. I'll take a photo for now and analyze it when I get back.
When the corruption outbreak began, people panicked and fled, seeking safety wherever they could.
God damn.
These ether traces must
God damn. This woman runs.
Now that you can see the traces using insight, let's follow their trail and see where it leads. With the wind.
Oh, you're here. Yin-Hu? Yin-Hu, what are you doing here? I copied the data from several holo observation devices and just happened to come across a Bangbu being attacked by ethereal, so I rescued it. When you found out later, it was sent by Dr. Lore to assist us in the investigation, but it was ambushed by ethereals on the way here. I noticed a Fisher beacon nearby and figured you would come here to rest, so I brought it along. Thanks for saving me. I was sent by Dr. Lore to assist in the investigation. I can guide you to the location to Dr. Mast. Okay, thanks. Thanks for your help. There's a tower up ahead. It's an abandoned production facility. The doctor said it's very close to the site where the corruption event happened. All the clues are there. Got it. A tower? Got it. We'll take a look. By the way, this Fisher beacon here is a device used by the Investigation Association to monitor spatial rifts. I'm not sure if it's still functional, but if we can fix it, we'll be able to detect the nearby spatial rifts. Do you think we can still use it? It sure feels like it's been sitting here for eternity. Let me check. I need to check. A moment, please. The data module is still running, so it can't be severely damaged, probably just a loose connection. Let me just adjust it a bit. Good, it should be back in working condition. Huh? It's fixed already? Safufu was right. You're as good at hacking in movies. You flatter me. It's just basic repair work, really. By the way, the device shows a fissure nearby that leads out to the hollow. If anyone's tired, we can go back and rest. The Fisher beacon anchors stable fissures in the surrounding area, allowing the quick travel between regions. It also heals you. Okay. The production area Bangbu Faith mentioned is just ahead. After confirming the location, everyone sets out.
Soar with the wind.
I like that it tells you the level of the enemies when you approach them now. You see the level on them just before you start. Some enemy attacks have miasma corruption attributes. When they hit an agent, they accumulate miasma containment. When it reaches its limits, all agents in the squad receive damage based on the percentage of their current health. Some enemies will generate pools on the ground, which can also affect it.
Looks like we've got some tough customers.
I'll take over your journey.
Don't worry, Shifu's here.
Huh.
Let's get rid of them.
Insignificant rabble.
Oh yeah, she has the fire support like Trigger does, which makes sense. I think that's going to be a standard for most stun units. Being able to have them be like passively involved in a fight will go ham.
Reality and illusion. What a nuisance. Evil shall be purged. We're at the edge of the hollow, but the miasma is still so dense.
This hollow's got a weird vibe to it.
But now's the perfect time. Let me teach you the disintegration form of the perception technique. The principle lies in forcibly disrupting the resonance frequency of ether, causing a rapid phase transformation that ultimately breaks down the target. But actions speak louder than words. Won't you try it yourself? Aim your crosshair at the weak point of the corruption matter and press the button to destroy it. When all weak points on the surface have been corrupted or destroyed, it will collapse.
A attune yourself to the frequency of the corruption first.
Step back. Huh? It worked! I just did exactly what Shifu said. Didn't expect it to work so well. Whoa. Your talent's kinda scary.
You catch on quickly.
Oh, that's the other thing that's new. I just noticed. Look, you see, like our points go above 3,000. They naturally go above 3,000 now. I don't think it goes up by too much, but it's just so like you can stop if you don't want to use your ult straight away. You're not wasting points that cap sort of thing.
I'll take over now.
Anyway, let's keep investigating.
Don't even try.
I don't know what the new cap is. It might be 4,000, but still. Miasma is particularly strong here. You're right. You're right, Sifu. Sifu, that's the game. Shifu. There's something odd about these remnants. There are strange symbols on the ground. I have no idea what's going on. I'll take a photo for now and analyze it when I get back.
The accident site should be right over there.
The ether levels around here are rising.
Uh-oh. This lift goes hella fast. Holy shit.
Must be remnants from the corruption outbreak.
If you work in the Hollow long term, can corruption really be cured?
You guys are here too. How's the investigation going? Going good? We made decent progress.
Like a never-ending cycle.
What about you, Senior? I ran into some Hollow Raiders nearby, roughed them up a bit, and asked them about what was going on around here. Word is, the area is supposed to be where the corruption incident went down. After Porcelumix left, someone on Internet's been offering big money for the production equipment here. They were here to dismantle the machines. During the process, they also found some weird pharmaceutical data, but they trashed it. Pharmaceutical data? Sounds like there might be some info about the production accident in there. Right, I was thinking the same thing. I've got all the observation data that you asked me to collect. Belle, I'm planning to head to the Hollow Raiders hideout to see if I can salvage any clues. Sounds dangerous. Sounds kind of dangerous. Are you really gonna be okay alone, Senior? I won't swear it. It's not you who should be worried, it's those Hollow Raiders. That's right, Junior Yin Yu is super strong, so don't worry, just leave everything to him. Yep, you guys keep following those clues. I'll catch up with you once I deal with those Hollow Raiders. If you need to rest up, you can head back for a bit. Let's keep investigating. Alright, so there's your checkpoint. If you want to stop. Okay, 4,000 is the new cap.
Strength and finesse. The best defense is a strong offense.
God, it's called the game's lagging. There's too many particle effects and shit going off at once. The game's struggling.
As expected.
Yeah, and she can use her other ults because her ult is tied to her special bar and not her point system. But this one will trigger the basic one, I believe. Indicator light and the control device is flashing. Seems to be need authorization to activate. Beep beep beep. Warning, permission system error. Activation failed. Might need to authorization to open.
Soar with the wind.
Current data, the Dr. Mark shows that there might be something that could be served as a clue. But there's something in the way, so I can get through to it. I'll figure something out. Yeah, I'll leave it to you guys then.
That Bangbu should still be around here. Let's go let it know what's up.
Watch over you.
I pressed X, don't dodge back. Look at all that stuff that was in the way. It's all cleared out. Cleared out. Let's find an access card for the main gate, but I don't have any data modding gear with me. Do you think you could help crack it? No problem, leave it to me. Let's see. There, I modified its data interface. Now you should be able to use it. God, that dodge back goes far. Also, the fucking... Hey, I know I made the joke like a few times already, but hey, look, her boobs are just fucking alive. It's like dead or alive fucking physics.
There's more and more corruption residue around here.
Careful, people. This one looks pretty tough. Superior ethereal.
I'll watch over you. Cycle of yin and yang. Release. Nothing breaches my defense.
Oh yeah, solid squad.
That one's taken care of.
You can still access this menu whilst doing all this? Oh, this is wild. Yeah, let me just roll for a character mid-fight, huh? I need more men! Send dudes! And just roll for them quickly. There appears to be an issue of ether flow in the device. Well, now that you can sense ether frequencies, why don't you try fixing it? Okay. Let's take a deep breath, focus on sensing the ether frequency. Press L1 and R1 to switch between control points, and use the left joystick to move to control points. Make all the spheres on the curve pose all dark. For only action to press quad name equal... Hey, I think this is supposed to be buttons. I guess I'll have to figure it out. That's clearly a mistake. That should come up with saying, like, press X button, press whatever button, but no, we figured it out.
To the skies. Carrot data shows that the site of the accident is just
Oh, this is a load screen. It's not even, yeah, it wasn't even trying to hide it. This is a load screen.
We might find some clues there. Let's investigate.
Looks like the weird big guys are up ahead. What should we do? Can you guys still beat them? Yeah, no problem. Awesome, I'll leave it to you guys. If we lose, let's split up and run in different directions. I won't drag you down with me.
Soar with the wind.
I'll manage things from here. The best defense is a strong offense. Ambush.
Move it. Reality and illusion.
Keep your distance.
Spirit and form.
Full lockdown complete.
Strength and finesse. Evil scatter.
Allow me, Fufu.
To the skies.
Shifu, you're here. So you sort things out on your end. Any discoveries? I went to the Hollow Raiders' hideout and took care of their leader. Looks like those guys were just hired thugs doing it for money. I chased them all away. They shouldn't come back to mess with our investigation now. But I did find some records of workers taking corruption medicine. Could be useful evidence. Great. Great, I'll analyze it when I get back and see if I can find any clues. Well done, Yinhu. Although the Hollow Raiders are no longer a threat, we still need to stay on our toes. I checked out the surroundings. Looks like an accident site just up ahead. We better stay vigilant. But with Shifu here, there's no need to worry too much.
Dr. Lore? Isn't he investigating another area? What's he doing here?
What are you doing here, Law?
Thank goodness you're here. Oh, I thought I was done for.
Huh? Dr. Lore? Weren't you investigating the outskirts?
Sorry. Static. Outskirts, what are you doing here?
I just wanted to see if I could take a shortcut to collect some samples. I didn't expect ethereals to target me and chase me all the way here. Good thing you showed up. Whew. Right. Did you manage to find any evidence?
We ran into your bamboo. It led us to all sorts of evidence.
Great. That should be enough evidence then. I also collected a number of corruption samples to support our case. The area up ahead is where the corruption symptoms broke out. I want to collect some more samples there to make sure our evidence is tight. However, I heard ethereals over there. I think they've been roaming the area, just waiting to jump out and attack.
Don't worry, we'll head over and check it out. If any ethereals show up, we'll deal with them.
Wonderful. I'll be counting on you then.
Let's go.
This ethereal looks kinda off. Be careful.
It might have something to do with the miasma.
Yeah, it looks like a poison frog.
It looks pretty gross.
Fufu, don't underestimate it. Watch out. Its attacks are dangerous. End it fast.
Yeah! You got it, Shifu! We'll wipe that smug look off its face real quick!
Out of the way. The best defense is a strong offense.
Oh, they're already dead. The ethereals have been dispersed. Dr. Law carefully heads over to collect the corruption sample.
This investigation was too risky. If it wasn't for your help, I probably wouldn't have made it back. Thank you all for helping with the investigation. We've now gathered sufficient evidence to lay out the details of the accident. Eric and the others just finished their shift and are resting outside the hall. I'll head out and update them on the investigation. Next, we'll rally everyone to discuss how to fight for compensation from Porcelunex. Everyone from Yunque's summit, I'm grateful for your help.
Don't mention it. We're here to investigate the incident anyway. Helping you was no trouble at all.
I really appreciate it. Your help made my plan go much more smoothly.
Your plan? What do you mean?
Well, I asked Eric and the members of the Union to formulate a plan to protest against Porcelunex. It's time to put everything into action.
Everyone here? It's time we got out of here. Oh, what a shame. I was just getting warmed up. I could totally go another round of those ethereals and a couple of solid strikes right to their core. Senior, you're exaggerating again. Let's hurry back already. Right. Senior Yin Yu is right. With all this evidence, we should be able to prove that the corruption incident really happened. Let's get out of this hollow as soon as possible. I was just kidding. I'm all set. Let's get going. Got it. Let's head back. Oh yeah, you have to actually leave. Let your senior sister need a quick way to get back. Yeah, you have to actually leave. Don't forget to go back to the temple. It's probably no time. It's got to load us there, though. It's got to load up the combat zone and put us back into normal. Eventually. There we go. That is cool, though. And I think we can literally, yeah, we can literally just warp straight back into there whenever we want. We can see from here, like, this is how they're going to do it moving forward, which is, to be honest, really cool. I'm going to, like, there's a small part of me that's going to miss the TV mode a little bit, but this is just, no, this is how it should have always been. Oh, that's a good thing to go do, huh? But you can see, like, at the top, it says if there's any quests there. It says 17 treasure chests and 2, I don't know what that other thing is, probably just collectibles to find in the zone. And we can go here and then go through it. And there's also like optional combat arenas, things to unlock. Like it's an actual like environment you can run through and explore that's all tied to combat. Instead of it being you have to go into TV mode to do it. It's a natural evolution of the game from 1.0. Well, you've been working hard on investigation lately. How are you holding up since entering the Hollow? I'm doing all right. That's good. You're picking up techniques quickly, a sign of talents you possess. However, training is something that cannot be rushed. You must strike the proper balance between diligence work and peaceful rest. Now you've settled in here, just take Fufu and Yinho know if you need anything. They'll take care of everything for you. Sure thing. Oh. The investigation won't happen overnight, so you might as well make the most of this chance and get some proper rest. Thanks. Time to take a break. Taking a short break, you feel your energy return. Is it an actual break or are we still in action mode? Okay, now we've actually had a pause in the story. I think I'm going to wrap it here. And then we'll do the rest next time. Let me just make sure I can actually leave and I'm not going to, like, get stopped. Okay, cool. What's this over here? What else have I got to know? Oh, this is about the new stuff. Got it. How many pulleys do I actually get out of that? I got 315 pulleys. Yeah, I still got 95 rolls. I got super lucky on Yishuan. And then her weapons. They still have, like, that many rolls left. That was, like, peak. I'm saving these because I want to see with Orpheus if there is finally a dedicated Obel squad Bangbu. Because if there is, I'm going to get that because that will work perfectly for my B team.
This is the path I follow. And you can... The end. Good day. Lord. Asset confirmed. Eradicate all evil. Strike.
Just to demonstrate, hang on. My preset configs. I've got the top left is just my main squad for like general cleanup, but then I've got offense, Shiyu offense because it's the two teams I use for the game mode. Shiyu, I'm gonna swap Xing Yi with Orpheus if she's good, but then I'll have 2 Obel squad members in that squad and Evelyn. So I would like to have an Obel squad focused Bangbu in the same vein that I have a Mockingbird Bangbu because it boosts on Vivian. And then this one I have Snap because I have both halves of Astralin in my main squad. This is going to be the next thing. No, so I'll worry about that side stuff another time. I like that this as well. You can like break down what type of mission they are. They're from key, events, agent, and hearsay. Okay, so these functions will unlock, and then we got 3 more story beats, and then we're done there, because this will also be bonus stuff. So yeah, we should be able to get this done tomorrow. I mean, I did kind of dawdle a little bit, kind of getting a feel for things. We haven't done too much, but yeah, if I lock in, we'll be fine tomorrow. But I digress. As always, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It genuinely helps the channel grow. Additionally, you can find my BlueSky and Patreon in the description of every single video. The only other thing vaguely worth mentioning before we completely cut this off is in about half an hour's time is the version program for the next Genshin update. So if anyone's curious about Skirk officially, or because they will probably tease it, Nod Cry, you got half an hour, people. But I digress. You guys take care now. Peace.